So when the carry is backstabbing the enemy carry, and after getting that double kill or double assist gold for Pure, he decided not to go for the Hand of Midas, realizing that the game is... He got back on his feet.
Yeah, and by back on his feet, you mean top of the net worth by 700 over Doom. And then everybody else still kind of really leading. He goes right back up towards top, willing to use this Twin Gate. BetBoom have optimized their movements with this Twin Gate and gotten a couple of kills in doing so. They lead by 2,000 gold this early on. Haven't really felt much of a presence yet from Makoto. Save and Miro are grabbing these stacks, and you can stack going to get into the chat. Have more information to join us there. Domi and Pure, they've been feeling pretty great about this lane. Had a little bit of pressure on them earlier, but really have turned it around. They'll join GPK and Save, smoke up and try and find somebody in the opponent's triangle. They were stacking once again. It was Joakim who got a couple of stacks. GPK. It might be something that they look to steal after they get a couple of kills in top if they do with this.
Blink Dagger available on him.
Elder Dragon form, Blink Dragon Tail. Nobody following it up just yet. There's the Ignite, the Thunder God's Wrath now coming out from Save. The right click side of Joakim, the Blood Grenade thrown over by Save onto the Bat Rider. That'll allow Pure to get one more right click for the kill as he slowed him up. And they'll look to get the tower, and you gotta be careful about these stacks. They're vulnerable in a situation like this where BetBoom are taking over the top part of the map from Talon.
And this is what we talked about, that they're going to be clearing their own stacks, also going into the enemy triangle, trying to clear some of the stack. And you can see Cuckoo pinging out the observer board, so he knows that they do have vision there already. BetBoom, as expected, they are playing very aggressive on the enemy side of the map, trying to take the control. They took down bottom tower, rotated to the top, and also going to be another tower to be taken in this mid lane.
This lead only expanding more and more for the side of BetBoom team. Again, not really feeling the presence of Makoto just yet. And there's a huge difference between when he plays this Lina and every other hero. He feels so confident to move over, use that burst damage of the Laguna Blade, but not having it here when he's playing the Queen of Pain and using the Sonic Wave, and the rest of the team also not really doing that well for him to maybe be able to do that and move over and get some of these kills. That being said, Makoto is level 10 going into the Dagon, that jump-off point for a Queen of Pain with that Masochist Facet.
They want to rotate bottom, try to catch somebody off guard. Now Pure is going to be the one showing. No Dagon yet, as you mentioned, so two-man smoke.
Can they get anything with this?
If he gets the silence off, and he should, because they don't have any stuns whatsoever, should be able to TP out, but unfortunately he does not have a TP. There's something coming on the courier for him. They don't get the kill here. It's a lot of time wasted for Talon.
Oh, yeah, they don't get it, and he's deep in his own jungle. They also have a TP over from the Ogre, so Kataomi kind of, they know. Maybe sensing.
Yeah, definitely, most definitely. He TP'd in, try to block that smoke gank, and will get some of the levels for himself. All Pure is farming in this outer ring right now, going straight for the Aghanim Scepter. Very interesting build after finishing off Dragonlance.
Now straight into the Ags.
You like to say that word. Say it, B-Cop.
What?
Hypothermia.
Oh, hypothermia. Yeah, I do love hypothermia.
And the sound that you make after saying hypothermia.
What? All right, pretend to be me for a second. What's the sound I make?
Hypothermia. Ooh.
Ooh, yeah, it's a cold word, dude. When you're hypothermic, you're cold. Oh,
I've heard you say it so many times.
I'm wearing a sweater right now, and I'm chilly. I was a cold-blooded individual, and
Nick's you wanted to say animal, then you realize he's not an animal.
Not animal. I did not want to say animal. That was not the word. I'll tell you when you're older.
Yeah, you didn't watch too much National Geographic when you were growing up. You were more of a
I was more of a Planet Earther
type of a guy. Yeah, Scooby-Doo.
Oh, yeah, Scooby-Doo's also pretty good. But it's not really Scooby and the gang in this one. We're the side of Talon or BetBoom at the moment. Although if I had to choose the leader, it would be Pure to be Fred.
I thought you were going to say Shaggy.
No, I don't know who'd be Shaggy in this group. I'll have to come back to you with that answer.
Man, poor Shaggy. He always had to go to like different side while Fred and Vilma are going to go separately.
I think we're going to split up, guys.
Back to the game.
Shaggy, Scoob, you guys go over there.
And not much is happening other than BetBoom taking control of the map right now. 15 minutes in. Roshan is going to go to the top side of the map, so they could definitely go and take it once Miero picks up that Aghanim Scepter. It needs another 500 gold, so keeping that Helm of the Dominator and then opting to go for a bigger item. This is the item build that you like to see.
Yeah, and the timing just doesn't change that much, because when you're looking at straight Ags, it's usually around that 12-13 minute mark. But Helm of the Dominator allows you to farm quicker, and then it's what, 3-minute difference between just Ags and Ags Helm? Aurora Hughes save is going to be here to try and help out. Makoto's also going to be around. Shockwave thrown over. Joakim Low, Thunder God's Wrath. They've got 4 heroes. Dragon Tail comes out from GPK. Damage on WS is just so much, and he needs to run. The axe is off the mark. They have the Ignite, though. They're burning quite low. WS is still slowed up and just unable to really put any of his presence into a team fight for Talon.
You can see how well BetBoom are reading the map, where this was basically milliseconds where Miero starts going back. That's TP from Ogre that we've seen, where they know exactly where Talon are moving, and we haven't seen Doom being used yet. We also haven't seen Sonic Wave, so BetBoom will use this opportunity and go for Roche as we expected, with that Aghanim Scepter completed on a Beastmaster that is about to get delivered. Everyone was in vicinity.
To Roche off that, and that's a fight where you don't even get any kills, right? You just, nothing big was used in terms of ults. You just got these, heroes low on Talon, but you didn't kill them, so they had to walk all the way back to base. And now you know, all right, well, if they're walking back, we know how quick we take Roche. We take it so quick, we can just take it right now. And we give the Aegis. This is seemingly the idea with a lot of Beastmaster lineups.
Yes.
First Aegis goes to Beastmaster, second one goes to your carry. Yeah.
Toomey, he's still not fight ready. He's sitting in the middle of the back lane.
Dragon Tail.
Oh, he's shifting backward. It's the wrong way.
Yeah, you're putting the car in reverse. Gotta shift back to drive. Cuckoo's gonna die here. Pure gets another kill. BetBoom team, this says 6,000. It feels like a lot more.
It definitely does. BetBoom team are in full control of this game. Talon, they need to use their, like, I see a lot of green lights. They need to pop those ultis if they want to be to make some kind of a comeback into the game. Mikoto is Queen of Pain, 17 minutes in, 0-0-0. We talked about how he is one of the most aggressive players, highest KDA in the tournament.
Boy, Pure dominating. He does have that ag, so hypothermia is active.
Not just hypothermia, has Lance of Pursuit as well, plus Bloodlust, so moves at the max movement speed, plus also that extra slow, which means that you're not going to be running away from him.
These green lights have been on, but they're not playing red light, green light. They ain't going.
Well, Morphling was playing red light, green light with his shift and then clicked the wrong one, clicked the green one.
Going for the Manta style, and now Sunray, all right, they're gonna try and go here, but you gotta remember again, they got all the gust. That was an Icarus time to probably set up a supernova, and instead, now they have to retreat. They smoke, but do you reinitiate with WS being this low? They smoke to go mid, maybe?
Oh, this could be a disaster, potentially. You're fighting into Beastmaster with Ags. Amplify damage on your Dragonite.
Thunder God's Wrath for the information.
They know they're smoked.
They know exactly where the side of Talon are standing, and they're the ones who are going to be initiating now with the Centaur coming up out of the high ground.
I like how they sent Miero, like, go to the high ground and scout things out, see what's going to happen.
Still 2 minutes, 45 seconds left on this Aegis. They don't have to force the issue, and it won't be the Beastmaster going into the Helm of the Overlord. He's actually electing to go to that Blink Dagger.
Yep, definitely thinks about that level 15 talent that we talked about. GPK is in.
Tail. They'll go for Cuckoo. Icarus died, but the Roar. And a kill there for GPK.
Tower is under attack.
Lord and Pite.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Not exactly able to get away as this Phoenix. Him trying to cut the creep wave.
But they have the creep wave still here.
And they can protect it pretty easily. They've got everybody in the top lane, so cutting that creep wave may not be enough. These creeps will get low, but
is under
It
attack.
won't matter. The tower is gone, and now they'll start on the racks.
Two big items, Blink Dagger on a Batrider, Manta, and the third one, BKB on Doom. So they need to make something happen right now.
Yeah, they got to make it happen. Miero, he's got a Blink Dagger coming in his courier, but you got to make the move. There's the blink of the last, so they're trying to get the kill here on Beastmaster. But it's just the Aegis. So, Sonic Wave. I mean, it hit GPK and kept the Omi, but it's been used already. They'll try to get the kill. They'll go to the Doom. It's going to be on the Beastmaster. He'll run away dead to rights. Will he be denied? He will be at save.
Denied him.
Icarus dive in, but this isn't really doing much of anything. They've got the stun with save to stop that Sun Ray and get a kill on a Cuckoo. They'll blink back in. Dragon Tail now into Makoto. They've got the guts, so you can't blink away. They get the kill on a Jokem, who came in with the Blink Dagger and had nothing to offer.
Slow.
WS
Moved
up.
them.
He's gone. 3 heroes down on the side of Talon. And BetBoom team, they just make it look so easy.
Yeah, you can't deny Doom targets anymore, but he also had Shadow Strike, so that's the reason why he was able to deny him there. They reading that fight so well, and you can see Save with the big smiles. He's like, we're ready to almost finish this game right now. 20 minutes in, 21 minutes in, there is going to be an XP rune. Let's see if Talon is going to be able to maybe try to contest it. Could be a dangerous one. And GPK was also getting taken by his own teammates because he was playing like a madman, blinking in very aggressively. Talon using the scan, knowing that somebody from BetBoom is there.
No minute timing. They could go for the Torm.
The only thing that can
middle tower is under attack.
beat BetBoom team is the Tormentor. So if they go for some Tormentor play and then get big Sonic Wave, but which is not online, unfortunately, for Talon, always their arch nemesis, ever since the team has been formed.
TP towards bottom, and Makoto is down here. You start with a gust, and he can't blink away. 4 staff forward. The silence lasts for so long, and it will last long enough. 9 stacks of the hypothermia. Save gets the kill into Makoto. Not much she could do with that Queen of Pain. And
Popped the Invis rune, got that extra damage reduction while being Invis, using Dagon, but not good enough because that
Blink Dragon Tail, Cuckoo, he's dead.
That silence has been causing the issues throughout the whole game.
It's a long
like Talon. Next fight, it's gonna be slightly easier, knowing that they managed to kill Beastmaster 2 times with the Doom, so he's definitely gonna be the target they're gonna be jumping again. Problem is, if it's on cooldown,
Dragon Tail and the Primal Roar. WS, nothing he can do. He doesn't even have Doom available anyway.
Radiant's middle tower is under
And for
attack.
30 seconds, no buyback. Glyph is going to be forced. And it's looking like mid's next to go. I mean, the one time they were able to get the Doom off, unfortunately, like you said, it was stacked with the Shadow Strike. They just denied the target.
Radiant's middle barracks
They have one more fight potentially coming from Talon. They lose the fight, this game is over. They're going to be playing against Mega Creeps, and there's not going to be much they can do about it. Natsumi, we did say that this guy either owns or gets completely owned, and this time around, he's sitting at 0-3 and 0.
Not really feeling much from the morph, and maybe the telltale sign was that first death when he was shifting and got killed by Zeus.
And then he was shifting again in the triangle, got killed again. Don't think it would matter there anyway, considering that there were 5 members of BetBoom team around him.
Yep. Hey, back off for now. They don't have the Aegis, but they are up about 20,000 net worth.
There is Lincoln Sphere on Pure now.
Yeah, as safe as it gets. He won't get doomed at this point, most likely. But this feels like a last-ditch effort. Doom here, or smoke here from Talon. They'll Doom. They'll try to go. They'll try to get the kill to the Beastmaster. He's finally killed off. They've gotten to the Sonic Wave. They'll get the kill, at least a 2-for-1 for the moment. But the buyback comes out for the Phoenix, and Natsumi's just dead to Miero. He's dead to Miero. While he's dead, the egg is right in the face of these heroes on the side of BetBoom. They'll kill it, and they'll call it GG. That is game 1 in 24 minutes going the way of BetBoom team.
Yeah, so far at the tournament, BetBoom did win 4 games. Their average game time was 30 minutes, average win time, average game time, because they did win every single game. And now that average game time is going to be even lower. What a performance. Only allowing Talon to get 7 kills, banning out Mikoto's Lina, which was the big factor for the games that they did win, banning out Tiny as well. So they needed to play some new heroes, Mikoto and Queen of Pain.
5 seconds remaining.
This game when they were playing against Abulus, so they managed to win 2 afterwards, even though they did have Lina in 2 of those games. And I don't think, even throughout the whole tournament, if they manage to go far, I don't think we're going to be seeing other teams giving them Lina.
No, I don't think so at all, but we'll see if chat continues to believe in Talon. Exclamation point T for Talon and B for BetBoom. And it was a big percentage for Talon in chat in that last game. But the 3 of us, we went BetBoom team, and chat somehow has 15 points.
Listen to us. We know
they go first. No, they go first.
I appreciate that you group me into that. Listen to these guys to my right, but me, I don't know, not so much. But yeah, they do go first. They do guess first, and sometimes, you know, you gotta be confident in your picks. And I feel like chat's gonna be confident in their picks again, because I have the feeling that they're gonna go with Talon again, and they've gone with the ban of the Lina again for BetBoom team. So they've been winning their games with Lina. Ban Lina. We don't want to become the copy pasta. You're playing against Talon, you don't beat Lina because you think you can beat it. Talon picks Lina, you lose.
Yeah, I think Talon, what they're aiming for right now, to go to that mid game where they can split up the map and, you know, find these Picos that they're really good at fighting with Lina, with Tiny, with Nyx type of heroes, but BetBoom already preventing them from the ban phase, so they're not like willing to give them their comfort zone in terms of like gameplay. So they're creating this, you know, strong laning heroes, strong early game, and this is what's going to happen this game probably as well. And Talon needs to be really ready for that and already have a really good laning stage at least.
Pick up the Monkey King here for BetBoom team. We saw on that frame that we were looking at about Talon that this was one of Talon's best heroes in the patch, best hit hero recently, but they take it away for BetBoom team.
Turn to ban.
The answer to that, which, you know, when you're banning the Nyx Assassin and finishing the phase with the Sniper, that allows WS to now have that Terrorblade.
Yeah, this was the first game I believe that they played in the tournament where they did have that offlane Terrorblade, and it looked extremely good. WS, like offlane Terrorblade can pretty much build into any item. A lot of the times you will see like 2 small items in terms of bracer rate bands, power treads, then you pick up pipe, and then you can go for whatever you want, whether you need Orchid in terms of more control or you need SNY, and then you again start scaling as a core.
Yeah, Pipe Shard is such a nice build on Terrorblade. Just allows you to farm so much and be still useful. And remove that only weakness that you have, which is magic damage from your side, which is an amazing build. But he only played 1 game, so I like that BetBoom is not afraid of, you know, that 1 game Terrorblade which went well. So they're just allowing them to have it still.
Was that 1 game we saw Terrorblade played as carry today, but for the most part, this is predominantly an offlaner these days. They banned the Tiny. Don't want to go up against the either Makoto or Natsumi Tiny that we've seen in the past. I'm really worried about Makoto's hero though, because he didn't really do anything with that quad, and it feels as though it's Lina or bust with him in this tournament.
No, I think he plays really sick buck, and he just didn't want to play it against DK. And Monkey King right now as well is a pretty good hero against him on the lane, so might not go for that. But I think still like he needs this type of heroes for himself that can split around the map and delay the game and make some pickups happen.
Ban the Morphling and they go to the Clockwork, something that can be quite aggressive in lane, especially with the Terrorblade. Metamorphosis, Reflection, Cogs, and Battery Assault. That level 2 point for that off lane can be very valuable for Talon, right, Lucas?
Definitely can. This is a lane where you can get a lot of kills with Terrorblade meta, keep them inside of the Cogs, but they can also play this Terrorblade, as you mentioned, from the carry role. I don't like it as much. I prefer if it's the offlane TB. I'm just wondering where the Lich is. There it is. This hero is way too good right now. Everybody's talking about the Lich. You can solo kill. So many times you see Lich pick up Blink Dagger as their first item, maybe a shard, maybe you pick up a Blink, get it from that 50-50 from Tormi, and then you become a counter initiator. A lot of the times you will see Lich waiting until enemy offlaner or any other initiator jumps in, you blink in, Sinister Gaze, Ice Spire, and the Chain Frost, -1 immediately.
It's just too strong just to have like 2,000 item, and then your hero can solo kill enemy core.
Yeah, throughout the whole game.
Throughout the whole game. It's just way too strong.
Switch allowed to go through, but as strong as it is, it doesn't get as much ban priority as maybe some would think it deserves.
Talon's turn
Lich,
to pick.
Monkey King, and now the IO may be leading towards picking up that
Big
Marcy,
Monka moment.
or we saw the Abaddon.
Yeah, it's either Marcy, Abaddon, or they're just gonna put it with the Monkey.
Oh,
But I'm not sure if Miera plays it. I think it's most likely gonna be GPK and Pure
10
Monkey.
seconds remaining.
But Miera keeps surprising me, you know, with his
5
new
seconds
heroes
remaining.
popping up. So, never know.
he's got that hero lake that he has to choose from.
That's true.
See what Talon want. They've got the double pick. Now, do you try to take something away? Would you ever think about now picking Marcy for yourself on
No,
Talon so they don't get it?
No, I think
Turn to
Shaman
pick.
or something along those
Phantom
lines to be able to have, because Shaman looked so well in most of the games that I've seen with the cluster clock facet, where you are dispelling your own teammates, providing with a lot of push as well if necessary, good amount of team fight, and great amount of control.
Maybe Phoenix is
10
still good.
seconds.
Phoenix is still fine, yeah. Counter to Wukong's command.
5 seconds.
Is it still
remaining.
okay though with whomever is tethered to the IO? You just focus the egg and then
No, I
Hold
is
up.
definitely one of the better heroes against Phoenix, but Phoenix still provides you a huge team fight, and
Yeah.
you don't have to like put the act right away. You can just wait with it, and still strong lane. Might not be as good with PA because they can demolish it with Marcy.
Yeah, I think Pugna is also fine if they want to play it good against the Monkey King. Lich can literally kill himself.
Maybe Wyvern. Maybe Wyvern. Seen one Wyvern today. From
Yeah.
Koshka.
not the hero we see all too often, but it would be interesting to see it.
Could be a good way. I like the suggestion where you can disengage against Monkey ulti. There's always going to be a target with the tethered unit, so IO is going to die in most of these situations. But yeah, we did talk about Shaman potentially getting picked up. I like Pugna as well. That Wyvern sounds juicy.
Shaman feeling good against the Lich. If you're slow, do you cluster cluck an ally, allow him to run away, maybe get some distance here? You've got the Shackle as well. But they go to the Pugna like you were calling for Lacoste, and now we'll see if it ends up being the Marcy and or maybe Abaddon, or what will be the focus here.
Because I think they've been prepping for this Marcy maybe to come out, so you want to have Pugna great against the Monkey King as well. You can still pick it.
Yeah, I'm just a bit
5
worried
seconds
about the
remaining.
damage outputs on Talon right now because I don't really see damage unless they have like really good slots on PA and
Here
Terrorblade.
it comes.
There's the Marcy, and I think that lane is gonna be destroyed. For Talon. Honestly, I think it will.
You see Marcy jumping in with Bodyguard.
seconds
This is the
remaining.
facet that most people do choose when playing offlane Marcy. And
5
it is going to be a
seconds
core
remaining.
Marcy. So you have Frost Shield on top of that. You have Tether as well, extra attack speed. The heroes are going to die. And I'm on the same boat as you, Rezo. This Talon's lineup, they don't have early damage. This is something that they've been lacking in the previous game as well. Because they didn't rotate the heroes, but Phantom Assassin, she's super slow. Pugna doesn't provide you with that much damage in a team fight, neither does
Talon's
Terrorblade.
turn
So
to
again,
bat.
another slower lineup coming out from them.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. When you're playing against BetBoom, you need to have a strong early game unless, you know, you have some tricks pull off. They didn't show the tricks for the last game.
Nope.
10
Well,
seconds.
we've got the Final
remaining.
Fantasy bands happening right
Talon's
now, and it
turn
gives you
to
some
bat.
time to type into the chat !point ticket. You can join us here at the first Tier 1 LAN of 2025 in the beautiful Belgrade, Serbia. So get on it, get some more information, and take in the last parts of this draft as they ban the Magnus. I know Jenkins was
10
really
seconds
excited
remaining.
when he saw Tiny Mag today. But no Magnus
5
for the
seconds
side
remaining.
of BetBoom or Talon in this game. No Tiny either.
Do you take an L and just try to get hero like a Puck? I know it's a bad matchup against Monkey King, so they can put the GPK on Monkey and pick a different carry for Pure, but it does feel like they need some damage from the mid lane, and they could also use a little bit of control, because these heroes are going to run away.
Yeah, Puck is one of the better ones, but against Leech as well, you know. Leech Monkey, those two heroes can catch you anytime.
Are they prepping for Pango? Is that it? Pango preparation, seeing this Bloodseeker ban?
Yeah. Yes. I mean, Bloodseeker is just overall a beast hero right now. With Radiant, Saganim's build, it's just way too strong.
10 seconds remaining.
And BetBoom still has a flex on the Monkey King. They can put it safe and they can put it mid. And they see what Talon gets to pick for the mid. I'm not sure what is the other options except Puck for the Talon here. Or Spirit.
I think Earthspirit has abysmal win rate so far in the tournament. 10%.
Really?
1 out of 10 games,
Wow.
yeah.
And it's been picked a lot, right?
10 games.
Yeah.
Games.
Oh, I thought you were just giving me what 10% stood for. 1 out of 10.
PB team's turn to pick.
Viper ban. Okay.
I think it's gonna be Puck. Could be.
You know, look at last.
Oh
game
wait,
to
what?
this
So
game.
BetBoom has a pick now.
Yes.
Oh, never mind. I made a mistake. So right now,
10
do you want to
seconds
put
remaining.
Monkey King against Terrorblade Clock?
Talon's
lane.
turn to pick.
TK again.
You don't really
Keeping
get
the
that
flex.
answer. Yeah, you get the flex in that scenario and see what Talon pick and then make decisions after.
That's amazing. That's a very cool pick.
You can see the excitement on GPK's face, knowing that he's going to be playing that Dragonite second
10
time in a
seconds
row.
remaining.
I'm here
Can't
just
really
the
hide
sun.
it. They got to give him something to calm
5
down. My
seconds
man's too
remaining.
excited.
Chill out a little
Yeah. Puck got even worse again.
That's the thing. They had last pick 2 times in a row, and it feels like this last pick or second pick is not as impactful
It's not.
as you would want it to be.
Yeah. I mean, Queen was not doing much impact last game. I mean, because she can't really start anything, right? Like, they needed some initiator with their draft. Same as here. Like, you have Terrorblade, you have PA. You need somebody to make stuff happen. I don't know, it's some Void Spear, but nah.
Not an easy
with
pick for them.
damage.
They have 5 seconds, no
Timber
reserve
Cell.
time.
Timber Cell?
Earthshaker.
Choose your
Is that
I wanted that last game.
enough damage? You were kind of asking where's the damage coming from for Talon. Does Earthshaker give you enough?
Gives you some, definitely, yeah. Especially like against Io Marcy, you're gonna get 2-man Echo, always. Pretty much.
After that Earthshaker pick, they did decide to go with GPK and the Monkey King. So if we can get another look at GPK, he might be a little bit happier now that he doesn't have to
that's
play the
for sure.
GPK.
Pure is the one who likes to play Dragonite. He is the one who pioneered the build with Armlet, Mask of Madness, and then into BKB or SNY, whatever is necessary for the game. I gotta say, I love what BetBoom drafted for themselves again. This is the line. I'm also seeing no Spirit Vessel carriers or anyone that builds into Shiva's Guard, so no real reduction in terms of healing, and you are playing into Monkey, Io, Dragonite, and Marcy, so you know that the healing is going to be 100%. So I wanted to see maybe something different. I tried to theory craft in my stupid head something that could work out. I thought about some Keeper of the Light with early Spirit Vessel, but then again, if they had different composition, maybe something different from the offline, it could work, but also a very difficult pick for Talon and Earthshaker. I think it's a good overall pick. I just don't think it's the pick that can salvage the draft.
I kind of like the Coddle actually idea. It would have been nice for them. But this game is not going to be as fast as the previous one, but I think BetBoom still has it. Like, but it's going to be a bit longer.
Okay, well, you're going with BetBoom. Chat again, going with Talon. And I think I myself am going to go with BetBoom once more, and Lacoste will leave it to you to Caster's Curse or not.
I'll go with BetBoom. I think they got this, and after seeing what happened in game 1,
Chat.
You look disappointed in chat, Rezo.
We have a talk chat after this one.
You're going to have to get in there, type some words, tell them what's what.
Yeah, I will. I'll get in there.
Chat, you guys might have gotten in trouble. This feels like you're about to go to the principal's office, and Principal Rezo is going to tell you why you should have been on BetBoom. And that might be the case. We'll have to see if Talon can prove chat right. We'll have to say goodbye to Resolution
Good
for
luck, guys.
game number 2, but will we be saying goodbye to Talon in the upper bracket? And that's really the question, as BetBoom team just trying to get a quick series under their belt. They've had a quick tournament so far. They really haven't slowed it down at all. Just 2 quick BO1s, gets a 2-0, then now they might be
30 seconds
still looking
to
at a 2-0. you run the undefeated gauntlet here and stop anything from really not going your way. Oh gosh, Battle Strike actually hit 4 there. WS is in trouble. First blood for save. The Netherwest isn't doing enough damage. They'll go to Jocam, who's trying to use that battery assault to give the opportunity to Talon to get a kill here, which they find the arrow on, but he's tethered to save. Finally, though, the last shot comes in from Natsumi, and they'll at least get that. Tethering over to GPK and looking back over at Cuckoo and Makoto, but they're full health, and I don't think BetBoom want to fight back into that.
Talon should be pretty happy about this one. They did lose one of their heroes, but also got 2 kills on their cores. So mid lane, which we've seen that when Makoto is having a great start, that he owns the game, and also giving a little bit of extra boost of gold to Natsumi, who is going to have that raid band. The GPK will be playing against the Earthshaker in the mid lane. We'll start to put some more pressure, seeing that GPK did come to the lane with 70% HP.
Yeah, it's an interesting way to start the lane, that's for sure. And Makoto gonna have that advantage. He's already sitting at level 2. But GPK, can he sustain in a lane where he starts with 30% of his health? It's looking likely so far. Looking at this IO Marcy combo, we've seen how strong it can be for BetBoom team, and I honestly am not sure how Talon deal with it as the game goes on, especially once that level 6 comes through for the Marcy.
It is a super strong combo. I also want to see what the build is going to be, because he did go for a bit of a different build. I think there was an armlet in one of the games, but also double bracer. He wanted to tank up. He is playing with IO, so we'll get extra value, but also starting with the Magic Wand, triple branch, putting in more into stats. Pure is fighting back. Jocam needs to be careful.
Trying to get this level 2 to have battery assault and cogs, but WS not level 2 just yet. They got it on the clockwork, but he had already used battery assault. Not an opportunity for them to go for a kill, even with BetBoom team pushed up. Makoto, though, here mid 9-1 to the 9-2 of GPK. Things sitting about even. Has a point in the Jingu now. Natsumi moving away from the Marcy, who's been disarmed thanks to the Decrepify from the Pugna. Go for Miero, or at least put some damage on. Got the IO tethered to him, and he's healing him up. But is it going to be enough? And Jocam goes for that battery assault with the cogs, and they use that level 2 power, but it doesn't net them a kill. Instead, Pure and Katomi, they get the kill themselves.
Gotta be slightly careful. Even though you have TB, these heroes are very tanky. Lich, no points in Frost Shield, does have Sinister Gaze instead. But once you start getting more points, put that Frost Shield onto Dragonite. Slow. Can Jocam get close? Blood Grenade should be able to get him.
So yeah, there it is with the cogs. They'll get that kill. Don't need the Metamorphosis that time, but Jocam able to run at the Lich. You don't normally go back for the Frost Shield at level 3. Like you said, you want that extra nuke damage with the Frost Blast, so 2-0-1 will be the route. So it'll be some time till you get that Frost Shield, most likely.
You want to have the nuke damage?
Yeah.
Definitely a lane where you can get the kill. I think that Pure has 2 points in Breathe Fire. You're also playing against Terrorblade, so that extra magic damage is definitely something that you do need.
Against that high armor of Terrorblade. Let's see if they can get a kill. GPK having a good time mid and starting to expand the CS difference between him and Makoto. Makoto, we've had him with multiple games where he doubles or triples the mid CS, but last game and now this game are looking to be one and the same, where he's not exactly having that initial success. Damage onto GPK, but the Jingu gets popped, and now he'll deny that ancient, or that range creep. 22 and 10. So he's a big red flag marker when your lane opponent's denies are catching up to your CS.
Garo getting initiated on. Bodyguard has been used. That extra armor and the turnaround potential. Gotta be careful. Magic sticks. Save still holding on to 12 Magic 1 charges. Jokem needs to be careful. He's sitting at half HP. He needs to bring some extra regeneration because they could definitely kill him. He's going in.
Yeah, rebound on to Cuckoo, but Miero still standing tall. And I say that, but he gets hit by another blast, and that'll mean that save salves up, heals up Miero, trying to get him to about full health. God forbid they jump again, but the Sinister Gaze comes through. They've got the Battery Assault on a Pure, Frost Blast, now the Dragon Tail on Jokem, so that'll get some distance between him and that Clockwork. They use meta again, and another time that meta doesn't net them a kill, but the kill that they did get in that bottom lane was afterwards, and they might go for Pure once more. Going through the Twin Gate, Cuckoo looking for something, but they saw Cuckoo. They had a ward there. Dragon Tail, Frost Blast, save comes over. This could be devastating to Talon, but a good way to get Pure by himself was with those cogs. They've got the Sinister Gaze. It's going to be on a Cuckoo. There's the Nether Blast, but the Tether saved, keeping Pure at high health, but is it going to be enough to keep him alive?
Fire sticks.
He's still running away from this Terrorblade, but he's alive with ease. They saw with that OBS, they knew that this Pugna was coming, and immediately they rotated.
Double obs near the Twin Gates. We saw how effective it is in the previous one. Jokem, he's in a lot of trouble here. Kataomi, ooh, he misclicked, I think. He clicked the Twin Gate afterwards, but still gonna get the kill no matter what. Losing a little bit of mana, leaving Miero alone in the top lane. Will get chased down.
If he can get to a creep and rebound away. No, Natsumi sticks with him, gets the kill onto the Marcy, and that's the sacrifice made for BetBoom to keep their carry alive. Because initially there was no sacrifice. That was it, but because they stay and they get the kill into the Pugna, that gives more opportunity for Phantom Assassin to go and get that kill. So leaving Pure top of the net worth, they're in a good spot.
Still, much better overall game
under the tower
for Talon. Jokem making a move. 15 minutes. Sorry, 15 seconds until that XP rune. Wanted to dive the tower, maybe get a kill. And Pure's doing the same thing, so he's going to go for the enemy XP rune.
Radiant are scanning.
It looks as though that it's going to be both. Uh-oh. Echo Slam Pure now on the run, but ooh, is he going to make it away? The totem, the right click, not enough, but the Fissure gets the kill for Makoto. This is what Talon fans were hoping for, to see Makoto get involved. Natsumi has got some help from the Clockwork, but they go to the rebound, get out of the cogs. GPK comes over. Jokem, he looks like he'll be the sacrificial one for the side of Talon, and it will be Miero who gets that kill with a rotation from Kataomi and GPK.
Wondering what Pure was expecting to see, because he did move towards the Ancients rather than going for the XP rune. And then gets big Echo Salami on top of him. WS, looking at his item build. This time, he doesn't want to go for Pipe immediately. Has Orchid in his quick buy.
Seen some offlane Orchid. You had called for it in a game yesterday where Dawnbreaker picked up the Orchid.
The only magic damage that they do have is a lick, but it's still a lot of damage. Pure looks very dead here.
Yeah, bottom lane. DK's tanky, but not tanky enough. The right clicks from WS, and we talked about how strong his Terrorblade is. They are slowing down Pure, and that is really working out up to this point. Question really becomes, is it going to be enough? GPK, one of those mids that, given enough farm, can start to be the carry from the mid lane.
Definitely can. Level 7, almost got that level 8. Orb of Corrosion just finished. But WS, they've been putting the pressure in this bottom lane. Jokem playing super aggressively. Too much in their faces. We'll try to get some extra XP, protect the tower for a little bit longer.
Has the Frost Shield, has 3 in the Frost Blast. Natsumi going back to top lane. The Arrow, not level 6 yet, so it doesn't have that Unleash, but they do have level 6 for the IO. I mean, some global presence and or a save is there for the IO. The relocate. And Miero and Save just farming the top lane and trying to get everything they can and get to main stage, which you can join us at. Type in !ticking and get more information about the first Tier 1 LAN of 2025 in beautiful Belgrade, Serbia. join us at the Sava Center. BetBoom team, though, they're trying to make sure they definitely have more than one series
Relocate
inside the Sava Center. They're going to relocate towards bottom, go for WS. They've got the Dragon Tail, the bodyguards used, the dispose, and the kill for GPK with the Boundless Strike.
Arrows on BetBoom
They're coming back, though, with the relocate. Do they send one or two? Oh, they said
that
two.
was such a nice setup.
Cog saved, dead. Now they'll go for Miero, who's still not level 6. Rebounds away, but they've got the Rocket Flare and the Stifling Dagger. Now he's level 6. He's got that Unleash. He'll go for the kill on the Joker for a moment. Nether Blast gets the kill on a Miero, but the Balance Strike from GPK, the Decrepify to keep this Clockwork alive, but they get the kill on Natsumi. That's not going to be worth it in the long run. Cuckoo on the run. Nether Blast used again. Miero is not available to help with some speed if he had the rebound for him. It's Makoto who comes in for Kateomi and gets the kill onto the Lich.
Most importantly for Talon, Makoto is the one who's on top of the network. He has 10-minute Blink Dagger on Earthshaker and has Echo available. So want to see where he's going to be making the move. Pure has been sitting on a very low HP. This constant harassment from WS.
Pure again in trouble. Dragon Tail's not going to be enough for him, and WS gets another kill. Blink Dagger, by the way, flying out for this Earthshaker.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Blink Echo.
There's smoke. They saw it. They saw the courier. GPK was the one who pinged it out.
Might not matter. Blink Echo, Totem, and they've still got Fissure. Mischief running, Frost Shield surviving, but do they go back in?
Such a good read from GPK. He saw that courier, even though they were smoked up. Gotta be careful about using those couriers.
Armlet soon for Miero.
Gotta be two armlets on the same team, not what we usually see. Maybe there's you know, some Night Stalker from the off lane with armlet here and there, but not the most popular item nowadays. So it's very rare to see it two on the same team.
Miero got that level 6 in the last fight. Wasn't available to save anybody after he died, of course, when you try to rebound your allies and get them out. Now has that armlet and working with the Unleash. Might be able to make a jump on a Makoto. We saw this.
Ooh, that barely
strike immediately turns around, but the hook shot now on a Miero unleashes. Blink thinking about a Fissure. Makoto holding it, being patient. Natsumi comes in. They'll get the kill on a Miero. They'll use that Fissure, the tether back over to Kateomi, and the reflection used here to slow these heroes up, and Natsumi going for blood. Kateomi's low, saved not enough to save him, and Makoto comes in with a Blink Totem and kills Save. So 3 heroes dead on the side of BetBoom team. Talon with a 2,000 net worth lead and a tier 1 tower mid in their sights.
This is what we like to see when Natsumi is playing with the team, joining some of these earlier fights when he's playing Tiny. This time he is playing Phantom Assassin, but is getting involved early on, and still gonna be sub 14-minute Battle Fury on him. I also like that Jokam is making all the right moves. He's very annoying, and they also don't have the best heroes to kill the cogs, so whoever gets caught inside of the cogs is pretty much gonna die. Did go for Earn, which is always a nice addition. Just to have that extra bit of a damage. Kateomi.
Chain Frost bouncing back and forth, but actually kills 2 skeletons. Ooh, value.
Got 6 gold from that.
8 want to continue to go. Stifling Dagger thrown onto Miero. Showing Makoto here at about half health, but the Rocket Flare flies across. And they've got WS nearby. He's trying to get that Orchid flown out to him as quickly as he can, as he already has the Cornucopia.
Radiant's top
Love the aggression from Talon. They are
needed.
Understanding how strong they are right now. 20 seconds until XP runes, and seems like they want to invade. Let's see. Echo Slam is ready. Cuckoo, he does have smoke available. And it's pinged out. They know exactly this observer ward near the river, scouting them out. Let's see how BetBoom prepares for it.
Stay in the trees. Miero maybe baiting a little bit. Reflection. And a rebound. Ooh, onto Cuckoo with the Unleash. The Dispose, the Nether Ward down, the TP attempt with the Sinister Gaze. The Life Drain stopped with the Boundless Strike. And Miero gets the kill, and they'll grab their own Wisdom Ring.
Still smoked. Makoto. Relocate immediately from save.
Yeah, going into the cog. They've got the dispose, but there's the Orchid. They silence up this Marcy, and they kill Miero quickly. That allows them to go for the follow-up with the hook shot on a save. Natsumi jumped in, the Primal Spring down to the ground. They go to the edge. Oh, boy! Save Kataomi dead. Triple kill for Makoto. He's godlike. Pure trying to auto toggle and pray that he can leave, but it's just pure damage going his way and taking him out of the map.
Now, they need those chain frosts. Makoto has been so patient, and also Jocam. This is the second time that he waits on to relocate, comes in, so his positioning has been really good. Catches him inside the cogs. They can't run away, and this freshly bought Orchid not allowing them to cast the spells.
Middle tower is under attack.
Natsumi has been very active. As a Phantom Assassin involved in 11 out of 18 kills, this is what you want to see from your carry.
Yeah, and what we wanted to see from mid, what we wanted to see from Makoto in the first game was involvement, was playmaking, show-stopping abilities that he's shown in the past, just not on Alina, and he's doing it so far with the Earthshaker. 7,000 net worth lead for the side of Talon, and they don't look like they're stopping, especially Makoto. We have just been following his trajectory here, and it's been up, ups. The stonks are up, and you can exclamation point F in the chat for follow. So you want to follow us on all socials and get all the behind the scenes and join us on the playground. Kataomi, Pure. You're over mid.
Definitely
WS
seems
is waiting.
like BetBoom, they need more time. They need extra couple of minutes to farm another round of items, because right now they're not fight ready. Miero going for his BKB, Dragonite about to finish off his BKB after finishing off that Mask of Madness, and GPK, Maelstrom into Mjolnir, but I still think that's gonna be needed to a BKB as well. See if they can get a kill here.
They get
Natsumi.
Natsumi, this would be huge. Hook shot again from this Clockwork. Just really being a thorn in the side of BetBoom team and stopping them from executing their plans so many times. And the life drain brings Natsumi back close to full. So BetBoom will retreat. But they're showing that if there's an opportunity, the damage is there to get a kill onto Natsumi with this Marcy. Orchid used, relocate in, and now save with Miero. They'll get the kill on the WS. Look over at Jocam. They'll try to get the Clockwork. Battery Assault, damage from Pure, not enough.
Oh, they might be able to kill Jocam as well. Battery Assault, very annoying. BetBoom team, they need to slow the game down. Go for this pick-off, try to split the map slightly with the relocate play, and get to their BKB timings.
Unleash not the longest cooldown. You kind of got to be careful as Natsumi. You don't have the clock's hook shot at the moment to deter a move once again from Miero, but not a lot of mana for Miero. There is the save IO there with 12 charges on that wand, as well as some mangoes and the mech to keep this Marcy healthy. Look at where Clockwork is. Like, Natsumi's showing in the lane, but the clock's always in the vicinity. He's always near-ish. He's in hook shot range most of the time. Right now, though, Natsumi spreading his distance away from the Clockwork as he backs up to farm the ancient camps and that triangle. Miero, just rebound on. He'll be farming up as much as he can, and this is something we've talked about. When you're tethered to the IO, you don't get as much experience, you don't have as many levels as you like.
He's level 9 only compared to Clockwork, who is level 10. So big XP difference between the offlaner and position 4. Shard picked up on Lich, so Kataomi will have that solo kill threat on the map. Problem is, there is an Orchid, and I've seen WS using that Orchid second time on Lich, not allowing him to use his ulti, which is a big damage that he brings to the fight.
Go through the twin gate, they go towards top. They'll try to get this tower. Looks as though Talon are going to mirror that movement.
GPK scouting things out,
staring into the portal.
Yeah, he has his shard being delivered on the courier. Big items on side of Talon as well. There is Aghanim Scepter on Earthshaker, and also SNY being delivered on courier for Natsumi. So we'll have that extra status resistance, we'll have that tankiness.
Something to keep an eye on is the shard for the Terrorblade. This is really the item that allows you to farm at such a faster pace than normal with Terrorblade. The Demon Zeal upping that movement speed, allowing you to kind of get around the map and find more farm, but right now Natsumi is the guy who's taking all the farm bottom. PK still hiding in the trees.
Yeah, I really like that GPK did pick up Shard of his own, which will allow him to jump out of the cogs with Boundless Strike, something that he's been struggling.
Need a way to get out of the cogs in the battery assault, or you're just locked in to die. Or stuff being built by Clockwork themselves. We'll have that soon enough. Sumi's still showing over mid, level 15 now. Sumi walking up onto the high ground. And Phantom Assassin, thanks for the stacks. Oh, here's the other part. Thank you.
They're not too happy about this on BetBoom. Pinging it out immediately. There is an observer board on the high ground. They saw that movement. Most likely going to get dewarded if they want to play aggressively there. And look at how aggressive Natsumi is playing.
Here, he saw that movement. They had that odds. He's got BKB, so maybe not feeling scared at all to just farm the creep wave in front of them. Wants, though, they might need to fight and send him back, and that might be with a relocate and an unleash. They'd love to have this BKB on the Marcy before they do that, though. Natsumi, 2,000 gold ahead of the Dragonite. Boundless Strike jumps to the end of it. Orchid, but there's the Chain Frost, and WS is dead. I didn't even need Miero to relocate in. Was safe.
It seems like they feel very confident taking this to the mid and late game without taking the fights. As we said, all they want to do is grab some pickoffs, go for that XP rune, kill the Tormentor. Oh, looking at the shards, Io doesn't have it. Oh, definitely love to get it on Marcy. But Kataomi did pick up his, and so did GPK. Unfortunately, it's going to be on save.
Yep.
Marcy shard is really good, because you can rebound off the enemies. A lot of the times, you will see Io also being paired up with somebody else, or if he's dying, so you have that extra bit of control in the team fight, or if you're trying to run away. So now 2 BKBs are available on their side, and also GPK understanding that that Mjolnir is a bit of a risky one, swapping to go for a BKB, still very far away from it. Talon?
In a rush. Wonder if they're gonna scan this out.
They're not taking the fight. They just want to get something out of the map instead, and you can already see Natsumi drawing on a mini-map, saying exactly where they're going to farm, and that's what's going to happen from GPK. He wants to take that top part of the map, try to get some farm there.
Getting rid of some vision.
Yeah, Jokem's already scouting things out.
Sean has fallen to the dire.
GPK in the area is, like you said, Jokem, nearby. They have this obs deep in their own jungle. They had a couple of obs down bottom, but one of those was taken away by the Lich, so the vision in that area, not as much as they would have liked. They did put that ward in the middle of the lane in the bot area. But other than that, vision isn't too terrible, but not as vast as maybe Talon would like.
Middle tower is under attack.
Back up, they get this. There's the rune, and they'll work on the Tormentor. Cuckoo. Will be fine. He gets the shard. Satanic soon enough for Natsumi.
He's massive. The 15,000 at 23 minutes. Been very active in the early game, as we mentioned. He did transition into him getting quite a lot of farm, and now holding the Aegis as well. Hero.
Trying to get this Ags. Upgrade to the Unleash, the silence there. Hookshot off the mark, Kataomi. He's fine for now. They are still trying to pinch. Makoto moving over, but GPK is there. Fissure. Echo committed immediately, but the Boundless Strike, the Wukong's command, can they get a kill to Makoto? They've got this on the cogs, but can he jump out? He'll jump away. Makoto, though, running. One more shot. Can they get it? Oh, Natsumi also got saved, but they do get Makoto, and that is so much gold for GPK.
Maybe the play there was to use the Boundless immediately so that Lich doesn't die. You get the Chain Frost with the Ice Spire and then go for Wukongs instead. But he thought that he's not gonna die immediately. Earthshaker dealing way too much damage, and you can see damage coming out from GPK. 4,000 damage from him. Still very good trades for BetBoom team. Losing 2 supports, getting that big kill streak on GPK, which is gonna get him closer to the BKB.
Yeah, well, an influx of 1,100 gold is value almost at any time.
Yeah, looking at the next set of items for BetBoom, I would love to see some Nullifier. I know it's still far away, but somebody will need to get it. Eventually. You are playing against Pugna with Force Staff, with the Cripify and Solar Crest. Clockwork is going for Glimmer and Force Staff. Pure, BKB is ready.
He's not really afraid to fight here. Natsumi gonna jump, but this is Satanic against the Chain Frost, and Chain Frost keeping him at about... Oh, never mind. All right, full HP again, Natsumi. My sentence should stop very short. Miero now on the run from Natsumi, who's trying to get the crits here and clear out these heroes. They go to the Gleipnir. That's gonna come through from this Monkey King. Natsumi unable to continue the chase. They've got the tether to get away, but now the reflection slowing them down. WS is here. There's a crit to get the kill and a save. Miero on the other side. Here gets back into the base, but they've got themselves the rocket flare that sees Miero. They're going to continue to chase. The Fissure's not going to land. Wake up to Tango before you TP. Miero toggling, and escaping.
That's the job. Has the Pupil's Gift as well. You know what they say. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. So he manages to survive, but I'm looking at Natsumi. I almost said Tsunami because it does contain the same letters. It is a lot of survivability on him.
Middle tower is under attack.
He survived during the Chain Frost Ice Spire combo.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Got down to half health and then went right back to full. One hit. Sanjanyasha for Pure. Getting the BKB and Sanjanyasha, but you have talked about, as Jokam, we're staffing away from Kethomi. Cuckoo, though, the silence from WS, that stops him from stunning up Cuckoo. The life drain's going to be enough to get the kill there on Kethomi. They'll look for the right clicks now to finish on Cuckoo. They go to the Echo Summit, lands on a 2 and get the kill on the Sable. Swords are gone. They'll unleash, they'll rebound, they'll try to take out Cuckoo. They got the kill to Jokam, they'll get themselves a second. They'll look for WS, but Miero doesn't have enough damage, and now Natsumi running after Pure. They'll try to kill this DK. The BKB is going to be popped by Makoto. The chase is on, the Fissure is there. Triple kill for Makoto. 4 heroes down to the side of BetBoom.
Now that Earthshaker, I mean, you're gonna find the targets. You're playing against Io, tethered to 1, so that means you're gonna be getting those 2-man Echo Slams in the middle of a fight. And still holding the Aegis. I mean, they were unable to kill him. Only 1 death on Natsumi throughout the whole game. They definitely need every single member of the team to be able to bring in the damage. And I talked about Nullifier. GPK, he's been toying with potentially a BKB, has now Nullifier queued up. And a lot of the times you see both supports taking care of each other with all of these support items. Cuckoo has been very annoying with the Cripify as well, providing them just enough time for the rest of the Talon members to come in and get that big Echo Slam and get that Orchid that WS did rush.
I mean, this is just the Orchid. They had the reflection. They were able to get the silence onto Pure. It allowed Cuckoo to just do whatever he wanted in that fight with the life drain. It didn't get stopped at any duration, and he was able to continue to use that life drain multiple times to take away a lot of life away from the hands of BetBoom team. But there's the Boundless Strike. They'll go in, they'll find Makoto once more, and it's the Chain Frost with the Ice Spire that gets the kill.
What an ability, man. This has been in the game for quite some time, but we recently started to use it. It's been used in pubs, but Proteota only picked it up on recently. It seems that, again, BetBoom team, they need another set of items. They are okay with getting the pickoffs. Problem is, they need to jump this Pugna, and they need to kill him immediately, because he's been doing way too much in the team fights.
Cloud or Diabolic Edict Ball looking for something.
Yeah, what is that?
It does look like what the ball that explodes for the Diabolic Edict from Leshrac, but then it turns back into the cloud, and he jumps away. Like he's
like Io with Arcane Rune.
The Nullifier, right? Yeah, I guess so.
They desperately need it.
They've almost got this Ags for Miero, and I think that's going to be pretty significant too, the silences that come from that upgrade.
They can still use the items, so it's not going to be the best, but Miero. Oh, Miero.
He needs to leave. They'll pop the mech early. They'll relocate away, but this is looking like Save. To save his ally will sacrifice his life.
Denying beeps. He did get a deny onto that Shadow Strike Doom combo in game number 1, but can't deny himself here, so... And another set of items definitely needed for BetBoom. MKB being built by Pure. And also that nullifier that we did mention a couple of times.
Chain Frost again with the Ice Spire. Cathome's going to die, but they go to the Wukongs. They've got the Balance Strike. Cuckoo's going to be able to survive, and now they're going to rebound over. Looking for the Unleash, trying to catch up to Cuckoo, but the right click, oh, the crit to have help.
Again.
The arrow with the BKB. He needs to run. Trying to armor toggle, trying to get in the trees, but Natsumi again with another kill.
Oh, man. Cuckoo needs to die. If they want to win a team fight, Cuckoo needs to go immediately. Been doing so much work.
There's the Ags for Marcy finally. Took a long way to get to it. Sumi's so high in net worth.
Radiant's
It's just
tower is under
so
attack.
tough for BetBoom to do anything. And this PA saying to BetBoom, hey, I'm not doing anything wrong, so how about you not sue me?
That was so stupid. I like it.
GPK late in the air, but Joe Cam's on him. Fissure, they've got the control. GPK killed off with ease. Makoto again with a big kill to take out this Monkey King for 60 seconds. They'll put their attention on the WS, but with the Orchid, he's really just not scared. There's no Dragon Tail to follow it up. Save comes over to tether onto this DK, but the Elder Dragon form was running out, and they needed to turn around and leave.
Map is getting much smaller for BetBoom team to play. They can't get out. Monkey King is getting punished when he's trying to jump from the trees. They did plant some observer wards to see him jumping, especially that top observer ward where he just got killed off. Miero. Its Aghanim Scepter is completed, so Unleash is on 10-second less cooldown. Ooh. Allows you to get the silences. Ooh. But I really like this from Makoto. I'm seeing what he's buying right now. It's AC. They have 3 cores that deal physical damage, so they want to tank up as much. Plus you also have Phantom Assassin, plus you have DB, and now finally Miero gets that shard.
Almost an MKB for DK. That's going to be maybe the item that finally turns this game around for BetBoom team, but they need a lot to go their way, and it's going to be fighting into another Aegis. Not great for BetBoom at the moment. Faith from chat for Talon being paid off so far. Does Talon have a 16,000 net worth lead? It's missing here from BetBoom.
That nullifier. He is close. Needs another 900 gold.
Oh, Chain Frost and the Sinister Gaze, but the BKB will stop that from happening. And eventually, it's godlike now for Natsumi. They had a godlike Scream. Makoto, Blink Echo Slam, hook shot, BKB. Can they get it?
Wukong, that's a big one.
Wukong's doing a lot of damage. Can they get the kill on a Clockwork? He goes into the Glimmer Cage. They get the go to
Jokum's alive again.
Yeah, Jokum's still alive. The Decrepit fight doing so much. It goes to WS. He's going to be stunned up and locked down. The silence is on him. The right clicks with the Sunder in the last moment. He gets it on the Cuckoo, who survives with a Decrepit fight again. Natsumi, the Basher, he comes through. Pure can't TP out. He's dead. Oh my God, these supports, slivers of health surviving. And it was WS who just got out of the silence to sunder up Cuckoo and get back to full health.
Yeah, they're really protecting each other nicely on Talon. Both supports using, like, you have Bugna with 3/4, maybe even 5 if you count in the drums, saving capabilities. Then you have Clockwork with the Force Staff, with the Glimmer Cape. And this just might be it. They have one more fight. Pure did buy MKB, so that means that he does not have buyback available.
There's that nullifier, but
it's a bit too late. Bugna has already done the damage.
Force Staffs, the movement, the positioning, the surviving with a sliver of health. It's been enough for Talon.
Has fallen.
We've seen some comebacks. We've seen some games go quite long.
Is under attack.
Can BetBoom team hold on? They don't have everybody for another 20. They may not even have this Monkey King, but they'll go to the Boundless Strike. They've got the Chain Frost, the Glaive Near. They get the Aegis out of the hands of the Phantom Assassin. Do they have more, though? The hook shot's there, the Echo Slam lands, but is it going to be enough? The BKB from Natsumi, they've got they had themselves the Nullifier, so he wasn't able to get away with the Decrepify. They got the kill to Kateomi, but they lose both supports. Now the chase on, looking for Natsumi, looking for Makoto, who's still using that amplified damage, but the Dragon Tail, the Nullifier, the Balance Strike, the Relocate behind Makoto. They've got the control. Can they get the kills? They'll look for the Earthshaker. They'll use that rebound. They'll jump with the Primal Strike.
Talon,
They've got
what have
the
you
kill
done?
on Makoto. 4 heroes dead on the side of Talon. Oh, they were so close. They were up so much. But the net worth lead gets cut in half. And once again, BetBoom team pulling it back.
They jump Dragonite, but he does have Vindicator's Axe, and he has SNY, so you jump him, he gets stunned. Even though he's broken, he has an insane amount of armor. We're talking about 50-plus armor, and then he pumps into damage because he's tethered up to save. And you can see that Natsumi, without his BKB, needs to run immediately away. All they need to do is, it sounds stupid, it sounds simple, but fight inside Wukong's command. Because now you have three big cores, and now you have this big item that they needed throughout the whole game, because the supports on Talon were owning, so Nullifier is available. And this might give them another round of items. Save. Yes, that's going to be full data list delivered to your Dragonite.
That win probability about 2 more minutes and update me in a second.
It's gonna get, like, if they win one more fight,
50,
I think
50,
it's gonna favor BetBoom.
They've got him MKB now available on the Marcy. Boom team, they were on their heels, but not anymore. Pure's caught up to the net worth of this Phantom Assassin. RC starting to feel like you can output the damage with the life that it has. WS here with Jokam and Cuckoo to take another Torm. To get another shard, this one for the Clockwork, activating that jetpack. It sits on your back until you get that shard, but now we can press the button to turn it on.
Also damage from Miero. If you start attacking him, he's also tethered up. He does have Unleash with the sidekick, so he's gonna attack. Plus he has a Defiant Shell, so suddenly you have him attacking you like 5 times, 7 times in a matter of a second if you attack him.
So if you're BetBoom, there's a long time till Roche, and wondering if they try to slow burn it to then and finally go for this, but they're gonna relocate back, clean up the bottom lane, and then join their team in just a moment. Got 2 waves. And back with the team. Cuckoo steps out for a second. They smoked up. They're looking for an opportunity to maybe get a pick off. If the buyback isn't available for any of these heroes, it really will put BetBoom at an advantage if they can get just one. And Cuckoo, WS, Makoto. Oh boy. They've got WS in a bad spot, but he's the one behind them. They got the Sinister Gaze as well as the Chain Frost is going to be on the WS with the Unleash. They got the kill. The look over at Cuckoo. They do not have buyback on this Terrorblade, and they will not have Cuckoo either for 50 seconds unless he decides to buy back.
They are keeping to the outpost. He wants that XP rune on the other side. He wants that level 25, getting close to it as well. And might be able to catch Makoto here. They are gonna see this. They see the Lotuses disappearing. No relocate though.
All right, Kateomi though, he's got himself a Ghost Scepter. That doesn't make him so vulnerable. But Echo Slam? Okay, Makoto, you slammed your drum, but well, nobody's going at your beat at the moment. Kateomi, Sinister Gaze, pulling them up onto the high ground and killing them off.
King of the Hill. Kataomi, that was a nice read. I mean, this is also way too risky play. There's no need for him to go there and start picking up Lotuses. They were so ready for it. Pure also did TP to the outpost, as we said. And he just got that level 25, so he does have Dragon Blood, HP, Regen, and Armor. And look at that graph, suddenly back to even.
Pulling it all the way back and losing that Earthshaker there, turning into Makoto, as this is just being brutal for BetBoom team. Coming back and making it brutal for Talon.
Help yourself.
I can't. He looked at me, I said it, and then I regretted it.
So Pure does have enough money to buy Satanic. And it seems like he wants to use all of this gold. He does not want to save the buyback. He's running out of slots. Will be tethered to save. We'll give them that extra movement speed.
Pure moving up onto the high ground. Elder Dragon form to Crepify to disarm him and slow down this damage coming through onto the tier 3 tower. It was once a 21,000 net worth lead for Talon. They had their talons into the backs of BetBoom, but they shook them off. Silence from WS. Still just Pure up on the high ground, disarming him again with the Decrepify. It's not going to be enough, though. It's a center axe here for BetBoom team.
Dire's bottom barracks has fallen.
Pure looking for a high 5.
And something to point out is, throughout Dota history, Terrorblade against Dragonite matchup, it was pretty much always in favor of TB, because you use that reflection, you slow Dragonite down, but ever since we introduced those facets, you did lose that extra slow from level 3 Dragon, so that means that you're also not slowing yourself, which makes a lot of difference in this matchup. JPK did pick up AC of his own, seeing that Earthshaker has one, so wants to increase the amount of damage. He's been trying to build BKB for the good 25 minutes, and it's never an option, and this is what I like to see. Some adaptation when things are not going well, where he picks up that shard, picks up the Gleipnir, and desperately needed Nullifier throughout the whole game, and now you see that the Nullifier is also picked up on Natsumi, seeing that the both supports, they do have Ghost Scepters, and he want to remove that Frost Shield as well, potentially Jingu, and now win probability is up to 44% for BetBoom team.
Talon, though, they're looking at Roche. This would be their 3rd straight. Ags almost picked up for the Clockwork, but they're smoked up on the side of BetBoom. They're going to gamble. They're going to look to see if they can get a kill here on a Talon and maybe take the Roche and get the Aegis themselves. Natsumi jumps forward. They've got the Nullifier, so that Ghost Scepter is not going to be enough for Kataomi, but he's going to buy back immediately. They'll unleash. They'll focus their attention on the Cuckoo and get the kill there onto this Pugna. He's got buyback too. Natsumi kind of slowed away from his team, but there's the Cogs, and there's the Shady Arrow. They go to the Phantom Knives. They got the damage coming out. The Arrow's not going to be able to survive. They get the kill to the Marcy. Now they're going to look over Makoto. Save. He relocated into this one, but now Natsumi focusing his attention on the Kataomi. Already bought back. That's going to be a one-hit grid. Pure gets the kill there on the Cuckoo. Both heroes that bought back already taken out of the fight again. They'll relocate back. Echo Slam. It lands for a second, but GPK trying to get away with this jump. They've got the silence. That was the Orchid from WS. They've hit him up with the totem again. GPK with the balance strike. Oh, doesn't get up on the high ground with the shard. Oh, no. GPK dead for 100. No buyback.
This is going to be a long time without GPK, and you could see the power of all of these cores. First of all, Kataomi, he's the one who's getting jumped, and you can see the power of that Nullifier immediately killing him. Then he gets jumped one more time.
Pure wanting he's in for this. Makoto, silence, did it thunder. That's going to be a silence on Makoto. It's not going to be enough. Miero's hit for 102nd. Natsumi trying to turn it around. The fissure lands on a save. The Cycling Dagger, Makoto on him. Save. Can he tether over? Can he get some help? There's the mech, but the chase is on. The Cycling Dagger flows him again, and he's gone for a minute and a half. No buyback.
They're going to go for the throne. Natsumi.
Just Pure. Stands in their way.
Here 4 towers. It's a really long way. Lich is out in 5 seconds, but he does not have that much damage to kill all of the 3 cores. Dragon form is available.
Can they hold on? Pure
2 versus 4, soon 2 versus 5.
Pure, it's everybody
up against him, and now he's got Keteomi. Can they get themselves a Sinister Gaze into a Chain Frost? Fissure's going to land. Now they've got the Stifling Dagger with the Phantom Knives. They broke him, but he's going to go.
Satanic action.
Satanic action. Pure trying to beat Natsumi. The crits are coming in. He's getting back to full, and now Natsumi fighting against Pure, but they already got the kill to Keteomi off screen. Pure critted again. There's the jump on from Makoto. The right clicks are there, but the crit for 1,500. Sit down, Pure. Talon is going to force this to a game 3. They'll call GG. And chat, they defended the right horse this time, and it is 1-1. And for the 3rd time today, it's game number 3.
Very good showing from Talon in the second game, being able to stay like 20,000 net worth lead ahead. Then a little bit of a throw, which did allow BetBoom to potentially come back into the game, and then winning this one big team fight, setting up the Observer Ward, scouting things out with the Rocket, and getting those jumps immediately onto the supports. It felt like BetBoom team, they were not focusing the same targets. A lot of the times you would see people running away, and both supports on Talon, they were doing so much work in the first like 30 minutes, even decided to do the same thing afterwards. It's just that they were so impactful before they could get that nullifier on GPK.
5 seconds remaining.
BB team's turn to ban. Talon's turn to ban. Talon's turn to ban. BB team's turn to ban.
Clockwork Aghanim Scepter was just delivered, so he was ready to scout things out and saw where everybody is. I think they also had an observer board on the high ground. I'm sure BetBoom did because they just placed obs and sentry, but I believe there was also vision for Talon to be able to get the first jump. And coming into the third game, I'm just looking at the heroes, this Clockwork plus Pugna, they looked unstoppable. I don't know if they want to give them again.
Yeah. There's a lot to think about going into the bans, right? Because they've been banning Lina every single time, but now do you ban the Clockwork? Are you willing to face the Lina? It's, you know, the give and take of going so deep into a BO3, how you have to change the drafts and kind of figure out your opponent.
I think Pugna was too good because they had this really like high physical damage 3 cores, so it might not happen again. So the Pugna is not going to be as impactful this time around. But Clockwork is definitely a problem, and they have to address it because early on he made all these plays happen. He killed DK twice or 3 times with the clock and TB, so they have to address it for sure.
It was a first phase sniper ban, I believe, that swapped places with the Clockwork from game number 1. And we'll see if they give the Clockwork, are they going to let the sniper go to the second phase? There is a lot of questions going into a third game draft. What do you really want to be against? Are you willing to go up against the Lina if you're BetBoom
Probably
team?
not. I think Lina still needs to go. You are playing against Mikoto. He did win 3 out of 3 games on that. Lina looked unstoppable, going for the pickoffs. Same goes when he's playing the high damage heroes. Even though he was playing Queen of Pain in the first game, they got shut down. They didn't find the openings, but they also got heavily outmaneuvered by BetBoom team. They knew exactly whether they were moving on the map and counterplaying. So in the third game, I believe we do have a draft available to see what they're going to focus on, because at Clockwork, I said Phoenix, a lot of good supports are still left in the pool. You have Clockwork, you have Lich, you have Phoenix as well available.
They let the Nyx through.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Nobody picked it.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder why, because in my my pops again, the Nyx is just complete monster. You just can't play against it. And I think in the official games too, like this hero right now, it's so buffed to the point where you scale with your second spell, like, you know, always you can kill big creeps, and after like, you know, Vendetta, being able to move through the cliffs and all of that, it makes you, you know, invisible hunter, because you go around those sentries that usually put people, you know, in the positions where you get to see him, but you can go abroad. So it makes this hero so nice to just find any pickup in the game.
Yeah, Scuttle can feel very strong. They go to the Zeus ban there, maybe eyeing the Nyx Assassin with this pick, but they go to the Bat Rider instead. I'm wondering if they'll go Nyx at all.
I'm quite surprised about this TA first pick. What do you think about these guys?
It's a bit of a question mark for me. It's pretty similar to what some of the teams have been opening up with on 9, where we've seen good amount of gyros as well without being like counter to anything in the game, except for having Enigma players on the enemy team. So we also haven't seen those being flexed, those first phase gyrocopters, so still people think that it's a relatively good pick. How do you feel about that, Muerta? Sorry, about TA.
Man, I don't really see a point just straight up picking this hero like this. I'm trying to understand the logic behind it, right? Maybe it's a good flex for them, so, you know, they left to pick first heroes that can go mid and safe lane. But they could have chosen the Monkey King as well this game. Maybe they lost faith in it after last one. I don't know.
5 seconds remaining.
Mort and Ogre pretty good duo support.
I mean, Clockwork is still available for Talon if they want to pick it up. It looked really good. Good against all of these heroes. They don't have, like, you get on top of Muerta, get on top of Ogre, even Templar Assassin, they are not going to be able to jump out. He played it so well.
Yeah, but what do you pair it with? The blade is banned. Or the Downbreaker. Against TA. The blade mail.
This is such a strong lane. This is something that they lost to when they were playing. Let me just double check that real quick. Talon were playing against
10
fabulous.
seconds
And they were
remaining.
playing against Dawnbreaker plus Batrider. It was such a strong combo of the team.
That was the Dawnbreaker that got Orchid, right?
No, that was the one that got pipe into Aghanim's Scepter when Shiba was playing it.
So Phoenix picked up. Not going to be the offlane. Phoenix
10
already got
seconds
Dawnbreaker
remaining.
into the mix. But Phoenix, Bat,
5
Dawn,
seconds remaining.
Monkey King.
A lot of team fight.
Yeah.
Like, looking at the team fight on BetBoom
BBT's
right now,
turn
it
to
doesn't
bat.
exist.
Early Quap
Oh, the
pick.
queen. That's weird as well. I don't know. I don't like the draft of BetBoom, honestly. I don't really understand. Like, it's so much single target. I mean, they have Queen Sonic, but you know, most of them are single target, and the
10
Talon draft
seconds
is like
remaining.
huge team fight.
And it's so easy to execute. Like, you're trying to go for one target.
seconds
There's
remaining.
going to be some Supernova, Sunray, Dawnbreaker ulti to get that healing. In terms of burst damage, you have Templar Assassin, you have Queen of Pain, so the damage is definitely going to be there. But looking at the first four, I do like what Talon drafted for themselves.
Me too.
Make him
Who has the last pick this game?
It is Talon overall last
Talon.
pick.
So they can choose the Monkey King to be safe in our mid as well. Get to see the very last.
Would you be willing with Bloodlust to go back to the Marcy if you're BetBoom team?
Marcy.
Yeah. Get the addition of Bloodlust instead of it being IO Marcy.
No, Marcy
maybe
alone
Marcy.
feels really bad to
Okay.
play. She needs IO.
See what they want to ban is, well, we've got exclamation point ticket on your screen. We can hopefully see you guys here in the beautiful Belgrade, Serbia, to join us for the first Tier 1 LAN of 2025. See both these teams, but for how long? So we'll get a better picture of that after this game. The banner below for more information.
So when you pick Queen of Pain, why do you pick it? Like, what do you see that it's like it's a good Queen of Pain game?
Do you think there's a possibility, knowing Pure, that he's going to play this potentially from the safe lane?
Oh, Queen of Pain is
Yeah, if they
insane.
want to run some Ogre plus
Talon's
Queen of Pain,
turn
but
to
looking
ban.
at the puck ban, because they could put this TA in the mid lane, and we saw so many times that Pure is going to be the one like swapping his heroes if he's like, okay, I'm going to play Dawnbreaker, I'm going to play whatever it's necessary from the safe lane and just win that because of the matchup.
I mean, I like it a bit
10
better, but I
seconds
still like
remaining.
curious. Why not like pick some Bloodseeker or anything like that? For
5
Pure instead.
seconds remaining.
Like why Queen out of all heroes?
If it's going to be some flex, this is some next level stuff coming out from BetBoom, but I do have to agree with you. I'm still not seeing, because there is good amount of lockdown. She blinks in, gets lassoed without any kind of a save behind her. She's going to die Monkey King with the Boundless. And looking at the heroes that can kill the egg, they do have
BBT's
good amount
turn
of
to ban.
attack speed from Huerta, from Bloodlust. Queen of Pain also does have good amount of attack speed. So now we are going to be looking for the offlaner for BetBoom team.
The Magnus and Doom band, Lycan Beastmaster band earlier, TB band as
10
well. If
seconds
we're talking
remaining.
all offlaners in the mix,
It's a lot of actually of
5
hero
seconds
pool was
remaining.
banned. I'm not sure what he's gonna go after.
I've tied Centaur.
Yeah, it's like I'm looking at center as well. It's good against Phoenix. You can run off the egg,
BBT's
but then you're playing
turn
against
to
Monkey
pick.
King,
Yeah,
right?
the good thing is you have Muerta, so you can bounce him
Talon's
away
turn
when he's
to
going,
pick.
but it's a bit of a difficult matchup. So Mars, now you have two abilities to bounce him back, find him on top of the trees. It gives them that team fight that they were lacking, but they also picked Mars into Dawnbreaker. Something that you do lack inside of your Mars arena is vision because of the Bloodsport facet. And with Dawnbreaker,
10
it makes it
seconds
so
remaining.
easier to just jump in the middle of it and provide you with that extra healing.
5
So
seconds
not sure how
remaining.
I feel about the Mars. I feel like this hero is in a very difficult spot right now. Not the Giga Chad of the offlane, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think did they ban? I don't see the bans, but did they ban Puck?
They did, yeah, on BetBoom.
Ah, yeah, okay. Puck is really good this game, but I think they still put safely Monkey, right, and take something like Earthshaker again. Something that is a playmaker.
I don't like Makoto if he's this Monkey King. I feel like it fits him so much better than what I'm thinking an alternative would be. Although the Earthshaker, like you said, he just dominated with it, right?
He did. I like how they're smiling on the Talon. They're enjoying themselves right now.
I can kind of hear them laughing too through my headset a little bit.
What if you get some Viper and put Monkey on the side lane? Oof. And play it in the mid against the Queen of Pain. Good against Emperor Assassin throughout the whole game. It's not the playmaker, but you also have good way of counter initiating. You have initiation from the Batrider.
Isn't Walker banned? Should be, right? Yeah, there's a Viper. Good prediction. And Walker is banned first phase.
Well, Makoto will be on the Viper. I don't know. To me, it doesn't feel like it screams that Makoto style.
Definitely not.
Definitely.
But it is annoying to play against Viper. That's
a little
for sure.
bit. I don't like Mars overall. I think that hero is lame.
It is a bit of a tough Mars game. I did say that there's gonna be headshot from Huerta, spear as well to push Monkey King away, so it's not gonna be as easy. They have some extra circles now with Arena and also with the calling from Huerta, but still looking at the team fight overall, I do like what Talon got for themselves. This is Phoenix plus Monkey King and Dawnbreaker as well, so good ways of counter initiating, and they're gonna need to bring that extra bit of a damage. I'll let you go first, Rezo. Let you redeem yourself.
Just no chat's really eyeing in on you.
I'm purely like deciding on the Mikoto being Viper and not like some playmaking here that's gonna, you know, destroy the game like he did in the previous one. So with Viper, it's way harder to do, right? So I think, I mean, I don't like bedroom draft, but I think it's gonna win this game still.
I like Talon. I feel like Talon is having, like they played the series yesterday or day before when they were playing against Avilus, and they also lost game 1, then won 2 games. And I also did mention every single time me and B-Cup are covering their games, they are winning. So we might be that little bit of extra oomph that they need to win this one, because BetBoom, they look strategically so good. So I'm gonna go with the Talon this time around.
So BetBoom, Talon, and 80% of chat went Talon. Is it just time out of work in SCA? Like, what happened? Everybody in chat's rooting for Talon over here. You are right. We are the luck charm for Talon. I feel like I have to go Talon.
Okay.
I don't mean to leave Rezo by himself, defending himself against 80% of chat.
I have to defend myself.
But if you do win, you do get.
Find that guy in the Twitch chat and have a private conversation.
Yeah, go get.
Did you remember his nickname?
No, I was gonna say go ask production, and you can get his name and then add him in the chat while you watch this third game. This is, again, I can kind of see like it's not the Makoto hero for Viper. Like I feel your point, but I don't know, this draft from BetBoom, we'll see if they can execute it well enough in game number 3. We're going to say goodbye again one more time to Resolution and be in for this deciding game of this upper bracket BO3.
Goodbye.
And
bye-bye.
Talon looking to win the series and I think prove a lot of people wrong because, well, not chat that is, but I think pre-game a lot of people had BetBoom considering the fact that they hadn't lost the game coming into this series.
Yeah, but they also beat their best strategy pretty much with this Io and Marcy, where they looked unstoppable. They also did run that Io with the ABBA one more time, so they split up the combo. And this time around, Talon, they have a couple of birds. They have, 1, 2, 3 flying things. Dawnbreaker is also flying, Monkey on the trees, so...
Sits on a cloud, technically flying.
Yeah, and there we go. They might need.
You're on to something.
Definitely am. Also want to see how much Miero is going to be able to do with this Mars.
Definitely.
Being a Mars enjoyer myself. Mate, this is a bad sign.
Yeah, you know, you were... Oh, good body block for a second. Miero looking like he's going to die here for first blood, and it will be Natsumi who gets first blood.
Natsumi.
Yeah.
Cuckoo in the end.
He tried.
He tried. I mean, it's definitely worth it. If he runs away, that would be a bit of a bummer. So, Mikoto in the mid lane. Let's see Pure hiding.
Is this
This is a very interesting one. Pure is AFK, and he wants to go for Cuckoo. Never mind, they're gonna go for Natsumi.
Oh, good dead
Did
shot.
not expect that one to happen.
Is it enough? Yes, it is. Pure gets the kill. He burns pretty low. He'll be fine, though. Cuckoo, yeah.
So he needs to TP back, and he's relatively low on HP.
If they can kill Pure...
And they definitely can. They're gonna go for it.
Yeah, this is... Now does this pay off completely? Because if they kill...
Oh my
and they
God,
do...
the walk of shame.
That... I feel like you just lost all of the value. In that kill
for
bomb.
sure. Yeah, most
And then
definitely.
some.
First of all, you TP'd, which is your TP, so you're gonna like need to walk back. Ogre's gonna love it. Kataomi. We've seen when he was playing Lich with Monkey King, where he was level 6 minutes in. This is what happened, and now he's gonna enjoy himself here. Even bought the Windlace. Pure wants that extra boost speed.
Gosh, yeah, that... Going to top like that without really a lot of life.
Look at Jocam, he's having the time of his life. Smiling on camera, WS. Dawnbreaker, level 2. How's mid lane doing? GPK sitting at 5 and 2. Ooh, more CS going Mikoto's way.
Yeah, just right-clicking him, forcing the blink back from GPK. That'll allow Mikoto to at least get one of these water runes. The other one will be picked up for GPK anyway. So they'll fill their bottles somewhat with the water rune. You can see Mikoto, as long as you maintain the mana, you should be able to put a lot of pressure onto this Queen of Pain. I wonder if we'll see either of Jocam or the Phoenix of Cuckoo come over mid.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Spear connects, Icarus died, Miero in trouble, Balance Strike, one shot from the Jingu, but God's Rebuke will keep them from
Radiant's bottom tower
activating
is
it.
under attack.
Mikoto now a little bit low on health, but he's got that last tango to eat. How does that work, by the way? Does the tango transform the tree into sustenance? Because you're eating the tree?
Imagine you are in the forest,
Yeah.
and you're hungry, and you eat a leaf, and it gives you energy.
So it's just the leaf that you're eating.
Yeah.
Okay, because you're eating the whole tree on the screen.
We also have Phoenix. We also have these
Is under attack.
creatures from mythology which are not real. So this is a video game we're talking about, B-Cop.
This is just as unrealistic as the movie Benjamin Button. I just don't get it.
The way it works is, I don't know if you've been listening in biology, mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how it works. That's how Tango works.
Okay. Fair enough. Professor Lacoste. You're dying over in the top lane, and Save TPing over mid. Do have the Batrider here, but
WS
top
dying
lane,
off the
WS,
screen.
yeah, he is gonna die. Blink over. They've got the calling, they'll have the silence, the dead shot, and GPK will be traded. Jocam's actually got a killing spree, and he's gonna go for Save. I don't think he quite has the damage, and Save actually putting some damage in onto the Batrider too. So GPK gonna tip Save.
This is the game where supports are getting a lot in terms of kills. You can see Ogre sitting at 7 CS, more than other 3 supports combined.
That's good math. Red's picked up for the Monkey King. GPK hitting level 5 first. And that is the blink screen, dead shot landing. Mikoto.
This is characteristic from Save. He did miss the dead shot. Every single time I watch this guy play, always on point. There was the one in the river.
So although Talon, they have just about a 1,000 net worth lead. It did tick up and then tick back down.
Cuckoo.
Not that much, but Cuckoo. He being over mid, it's not in time. Icarus dive, the calling's down, the Fire Spirit, the Flame Break. Save under the tower, he'll die. GPK actually needing to run. Fire Spirit on the edge. Ooh, the blood grenade. GPK, he's dead. Jokem gets dominating, and now they're going to go for Miero. Gets the Jingu, but Natsumi slowed up thanks to the God's Rebuke from the Mars. I don't know if that'll matter. Just needs the Primal Spring down, won't be able to do so, and, well, he didn't have the mana for it, unfortunately, and won't be able to keep up with the Mars. Not really what we saw last game from Makoto in this game. Got us far.
He's also playing Viper, level 4 right now, about to crack level 5, so... What level is Batrider? He's also the same level as Viper at the moment.
Might be a quick level 6 for Batrider to get the lasso activated. Save walks up onto the high ground, Fire Spirits will be thrown on to save. And Ketaomi brought back with that Flame Break and Sticky Napalm burning him out. This is a mega kill streak for a Batrider. 6.5 minutes into the game, he has got 5 kills.
And he's also going to be stacking a lot in the triangle, plus also trying to get XP rune on his side of the map. WS left alone, which also means that he's not getting too much of a farm. Natsumi trying to go for this one. Save. Let's see if he uses that shot.
He's got the calling, so that means
silence.
No balance strike, but because he fainted the dead shot, Natsumi doesn't pick up the Wisdom Rune and then they get the kill on a save anyway. Makoto dying to GPK there, and that was solo kill? No, Ogre's around.
All right, a question. When do you think Viper is going to queue up Hand of Midas? Like right now, or is he going to finish off his power treads and then queue it up?
After treads?
Okay. Well, keep an eye on that one. Immediately keeping mid, GPK's bottle getting refilled, so now they want to get kill on Natsumi, who is left alone. Mars right now is only level 5. Ooh, that didn't connect.
But save Kataomi, GPK.
Doesn't matter at all.
Calling is down, the dead shot lands, and you're shot, you're dead. Another kill there for BetBoom team as they get the kill on a Natsumi, and that's a big kill to get. They were working with a not a significant net worth lead, but again, about a 1,000 net worth lead for Talon, but that gets dragged down with that kill. Doing a good job in farming is Natsumi. Some of his time dead. No level 6 just yet for Jokem. But Pure, he's got 6. He's got the traps. The Icarus dive. They'll burn through the refraction.
Wait,
the Celestial Hammer and the Starbreaker, which doesn't connect on the end, but they still get the kill. GPK comes over. He does not have Sonic Wave, but they will bring in the Monkey King. They've got the stun. They get the kill to Cuckoo. He didn't have level 6 for a Supernova. The Balance Strike, not enough. Now the Bloodlust GPK. You don't want to give Jokem's streak over to GPK, but he's quite low and he'll die. That's a good amount of gold to Ketaomi. Ends up getting that last hit, which is probably the best case scenario.
Ignited.
Ignite, stun, Celestial Hammer, Sonic Wave, back off cooldown. Natsumi's gonna be dead one more time. WS under the tower, 4 heroes here, and this is a dead Dawnbreaker. Nowhere for WS to go.
Both supports and BetBoom team getting double killed. They would definitely love to get that extra gold on cores, but Talon overextending that slight lead that they did have. This is also bottom lane. Miero picking up some good levels. About to crack level 7. Has Arena available.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Will this Mars be a difference maker? Right now, it feels like he can do whatever he wants with how well the rest of the team is doing. Because if you look at Miero's farm, he's only got as much as his own Muerta. This is not really going too well for him as he doesn't have the gold and the disposable income to get more items. But if you've got the disposable income, you can put !ticket into the chat and come to the first Tier 1 tournament of 2025 in Serbia, Belgrade, or Belgrade, Serbia. Spear connects onto the Phoenix. He'll end up dead. Click the banner for more information. Cuckoo dead to GPK, who's on a killing spree. And Ketaomi.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
No Midas.
No Midas.
I'm for the Dragonlance. But he also doesn't have a hero to play off with right now. They did get some of these early kills in the laning stage, but they will need to counter-initiate with the Dawnbreaker. Batrider also did invest some of his gold into Null Talisman, which means that, like, he had, what, 5 or 6 kill streak 7 minutes into the game, and he's just got his level 6, 11 minutes.
Felt like he was getting, yeah, he was level 5 at 6.5 minutes. I don't, that's
Dash are scanning.
not what you like to see if you're on the edge of getting that lasso.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Here
attack.
moves here over bottom.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And Makoto now behind in terms of experience and quite a bit of gold. 1,200 behind GPK, who's finished off this Dagon.
That's a really early Dagon. No boots, double null, magic wand, raindrop. GPK having a blast of a game.
They've got lasso, but the TP's immediately. Save is here, Quap's making the move, and GPK, they have this lasso, but it's used very late.
He's still silenced.
And the calling's down, which means there's no supernova, and this is a...
Where is
is he on that little cliff?
Radiant's courier
Out of
has been
vision.
killed.
He TP'd away.
He's out of the map. This is where Phoenix tends to go, where you can't see him.
Huh.
Interesting. We found a new spot.
He had no health remaining. I was shocked he got out of that one.
He also couldn't believe himself that he's going to be getting out of that trouble. He's like, okay,
I just stand
doesn't
still. They can't see me. The old John Cena. GPK.
Well, why is he called John Cena? Why not? If you can't see him, why not John not Cena? Back to the game, GPK does have Arcane Rune available. No ulti, but it will come off cooldown, so might use it with your Arcane Rune the next time. Put so much pressure in the last couple of minutes onto Talon, shutting down this Viper in the laning stage, and also killing Monkey King, and then taking that big team fight in the top. Two supports getting 2 double kills.
Yeah, the Viper being the biggest X factor we talked about in the draft for the side of Talon, and it is not paying off at all. It's a big issue. Knight being a pain in the ass for Joe Kim. Link Dagger flying out for Pure, so they'll have the TA to gap close here. Just the Dragonlance for this Viper. Feels very underwhelming for the moment. And we were wondering if they were going to Q Midas on the Viper after the Dragonlance or the Shreds. No Midas just yet.
He wants to win the game. That's why he didn't go for Hand of Midas.
Is it a game losing head?
If he wants to play a longer game, then maybe, yeah. If the rest of the team is ready to go in and get something done. But GPK popping that Arcane Rune, Sonic Wave, while Pure is also pushing the Tier 1 tower top. So many times we've seen BetBoom team go for the enemy XP rune. 14 minutes in, I don't think you can defend it.
Yeah.
Top tower is under attack.
Icarus dive now on cooldown. I don't think he can defend this at all.
Radiant are scanning.
It's unfortunate that now they're just getting pressured so deep in their own map. Talon not really finding areas to farm, and you're really relying on Natsumi to kind of farm back into the game and give you opportunity. But it's feast or famine for Natsumi in this series so far.
Coop does have Observer Ward on the high ground. Let's see if they can find something. Pure has Blink Dagger, but
Family Strike
Blink out.
and now they'll bring in the Dawnbreaker. Is it going to be enough? Icarus dive over, but Pure surviving the right click on a Joe Kim. They get the kill to take out Save, but they go to the Supernova with the arena down. The side of BetBoom will retreat.
This is the Supernova Arena combo for the enemy team, where they can't go and kill it because they have no vision outside, so they need to run. And Mikoto is the one who's getting kited. Unfortunately for them, Donald did not connect with that Monkey King ulti. If they caught Pure inside of it, I think they would be able to get the kill. And also, WS unable to get his second ability close enough to Pure. Dragonlance, Blink Dagger, farming into the enemy triangle. Monkey King is here.
Dallas Strike, First Strike, TP attempt, no way. Here, big gold for Makoto. I will say Cuckoo kind of waited a long time on the Supernova in the fight that happened in the
He's
triangle.
afraid. There is a lot of attack speed on that of BetBoom. Lightning Dagger available on Miero. Next arena gonna be much easier.
Okay, net worth lead for up to 4,000, but Steam's got this round of Atos that locks you in for a confirmed silence with the calling. One of the things that makes this hero so strong, but the lasso retaliate kill onto Kataomi. Or gold going the way of Talon for that kill.
And Mikoto can't move. In the last couple of fights, he's getting perma-ignited out of the fight for 20 seconds. He gets hit by Shadow Strike on top of that. A lot of Atos getting bounced. GPK, again, wants to go for the solo kill.
And unstoppable for GPK. Showing Batrider that they can streak as well. And save this round of Atos for Muerta is just so strong. It sets up just such a long silence with the calling.
The item for Muerta gives you intelligence, gives you extra tankiness, gives you ability to set up your abilities, as you said. 3K gold lead, almost 4K gold lead for BetBoom team.
It's been staying around this level for a little while, but you see Natsumi, he's got Gleipnir soon. An extra lockdown might help for throwing out the Supernova, but the round of Atos into the calling, the spear connects, and they'll get the kill out of this Phoenix. Pure getting yet another kill. But he is 4-4-2. He's actually died quite a bit.
He did.
Not mattering though, he's sitting second in the net worth.
I expected Batrider to pick up some earlier Blink Dagger, considering how good of an early game he did have. But still, relatively far away from it. Needs another 700 gold.
DP in, Natsumi. Here getting greedy with another wave, and that allows the lasso to come through, and the kill on a Pure. They go to the Viper Strike, it's onto the Ogre Magi, the chase is on. And he is broken for a second, but GPK is here. Thinking about the Wukongs, they won't chase this Ogre any further. WS just killed Pure this way, but WS is fine. Blade Mail Arena now wasted.
Pure was way too aggressive. We've been praising his aggressiveness ever since he joined the professional scene, but this was way too aggressive.
A little greedy.
Yeah. Miero, ready to back him up.
Radiant's top tower.
Calling again. That's at least Gleipnir now for Natsumi.
Middle tower is under attack.
Pure just farming the Ancients for now. Trying to stay quiet, at least for Talon. They're on their side of the map, and they've evened up this game at worth-wise. Oh, Pure again. Again, he's dead. They've done a good job of shutting down Pure in the last 3 or 4 minutes.
They did. They need to kill GPK. With the Gleipnir and Viper Strike, I think he's going to be the next target. When he blinks in, he is, however, super tanky, does have Gossamer Cape, about to finish off his Kaya Sanj with Dagon and Sonic Wave. And pushed him away, can get some of the HP back as well.
Bob sitting top of the net worth, though. It's Pure starting to fall behind in it. Actually, WS, who's second on the net worth, I'm a little surprised because it didn't feel like Dawnbreaker's lane was going that well.
Definitely didn't. He was left alone. All these rotations to the mid lane, they were not pressuring Pure, but they did get a couple of kills. And finally, they have a big item against all of this magic damage, so Pipe gonna be a very big boost to not just himself, but also the rest of the team. Cuckoo, heading across the map, setting up some deep vision.
Lasso onto the Ogre. He throws a stun, the Celestial Hammer is there, but the arena from Miero. He's on the low ground. Yeah, he's not a good spot.
Now on the high ground.
TP attempt, and he is going to TP out.
Damage over time. He fought the fairy fire.
Yeah.
He ate it.
But GPK gets the kill on a Cuckoo who used the Supernova. The Viper Strike going to be thrown onto the Queen of Pain, who will TP out as well. No. Balance Strike is there. Oh, GPK, Gleipnir, and for Makoto, who picks up a good chunk of gold. And a pause from Natsumi. Lag. Keyboard lag.
I don't know.
I thought they got rid of that. It was the old like IBM keyboards that had like
In 90s?
ghosting and keyboard. Like he didn't really have a lot going on.
That's why I don't trust wireless keyboards.
Maybe his keyboard was lagging because he was typing !ticket into the chat to buy tickets because he wants people to come see him on the main stage in Belgrade, Serbia at the first Tier 1 tournament of 2025. Look at the banner to find out more information as we're a little paused here, but GWR going ready.
Big kill, though. They managed to salvage 3-4K gold lead that BetBoom did have, and they got some really nice items right now. You have this Viper, that did pick up Hurricane Pike, so we'll be much more maneuverable in a fight, and Dawnbreaker keyboard seems to be broken.
What does that mean? He threw it up into the air and slammed it down somewhere else?
I don't know. It doesn't happen to me anymore, though. Back in the days when I was younger, had a couple of keyboard incidents.
Oh, there's an angry side to Lacoste.
Back in the old days. That's why you always, as a gamer, you need to have one extra mouse and one extra keyboard always with you. No matter how old it is, just in case if it happens, if it takes you to the dark side, a couple of seconds.
Can I suggest other outlets? Punching the pillow, maybe. A therapist.
There we go. BMA. Keep it BMA. And you wanted to see some Hand of Midas on Ogre. He has one queued up after he finishes it because he thinks this game is going to go late. This is the third game of a BO3 series, so everybody's going to play slightly more cautious. Ooh, the arrow almost got caught.
That blink dagger for Jokem. Trying to get Niero by surprise. And Makoto gonna work on this tier 1 tower that's still up 21 minutes into the game. This Pure here bottom, he needs to be very careful because he's been going for that extra creep wave a couple times and he's paid for it. Plenty of times already.
Dire's top tower.
But for right now, he's fine. They're up top. Natsumi, BKB Scotty. In the future, Eye of Scotty.
Radiant's bottom
I wonder
tower.
if it's a glass eye or real eye.
I'm sure you can read it. Golden lore.
Gleipnir.
No, you go.
Get the homie.
Ogre
is in trouble. Icarus dives, some body blocks, and now the blink, the flame break, the control, and the lasso. They'll get the kill onto the Ogre.
Not
But
sure
they lose.
needed lasso, but they, did lose.
The courier.
Just raindrop there. PPK is tanky, but they also did shut him down, so he doesn't feel too comfortable joining the fights as he did before they got that Gleipnir. What is WS building into? Oh, I love this. S and Y on Dawnbreaker. Didn't pick up the shard yet, which is always going to be a great pickup to have that debuff immunity. But with S and Y, it allows you to have status resistance and also slow resistance, and there is a lot of slow. With the traps, Ignite, Queen of Pain.
Pause from Talon again. Maybe another keyboard incident. Yeah.
Right.
Keyboard incident. Not sure what the keyboard problem is this time, but it wasn't that one. Pause previously. By the way, TA picked up Deso. Want to hear a weird connection to Deso?
Is this some kind of a joke?
No. This is like a real weird.
Oh, you know the lore of Deso.
No, it's not even lore of Deso.
Okay,
It has something to do with Deso, but it's not lore of Deso. So back 2.5, maybe 3 years ago during DPC, there was the China DPC, and Perfect World was trying to bring viewers back in again, and VTubers were becoming popular, and they created a Dota VTuber. How many people knew about this outside of China, because it was a China VTuber, but it was named Deso-chan, and it was just a Desolator VTuber.
Wow, how many viewers did it have?
I don't know, I wasn't one of them.
You never watched the stream of Deso Chan.
That's not true. I watched the first stream when my friend said it was happening. And,
And it was so bad that you never watched it again.
no, I just got distracted.
Oh, I see.
My attention span sometimes is very...
I noticed.
What do you mean you noticed? Is it because I started talking about a VTuber in the middle of a Dota game?
No, sometimes they say like, yeah, he's going for Orchid, and then like 3 seconds later, you'll be all excited. Look, Dawnbreaker, she's going for Orchid.
Or has Orchid. I'm backing up your point.
Now, it happens to me as well. But back to the game, everybody is spamming the chat wheels until keyboard gets fixed.
Yeah. Maybe a key fell out.
Maybe we can call one of your friends, because they're making some really nice keyboard caps.
Yeah.
Could come in very handy.
Contra caps coming at you and making some nice keycaps. They're nice. I like them. Do you really, you know, that keycap that we saw on the screen had horns on it. Do you want to be pressing your ulti and pushing into horns?
No, I already have a carpal tunnel. I don't want to be pressing horns to hurt my index finger.
EPK still farming up, and the rest of BetBoom gonna go through the twin gate to meet Pure, who's got the Deso, and go for Roche.
Do you know how I got carpal tunnel? I was a bristleback
Drove
spammer.
through a tunnel?
No, I was a bristleback spammer. QW.
Oh, carpal tunnel. I thought you said carpool tunnel.
No, it's my bad English pronunciation. Back to the game, Beacock. They are going to go for Roche. Use this Desolator, Deso-chan, and get Roche.
Easy first stages here for BetBoom.
I think you should get Deso charged. Never mind. Hold that thought.
Yeah, Natsumi alone, and Dawnbreaker late. BKB popped by Miero and Mikoto. Now, without the BKBs, they're super vulnerable.
So low.
And in a lot of trouble. That spear connects, but they've got the Sun Ray. Joe Kim trying to get in there, but they've got the silence with the shard from the Templar Assassin. Viper Strike's not going to be enough. The hope to get the kill on the WS. The Supernova off to the side. Still has 4 more shots for it to explode, and does. But Makoto's dead. The Blink, the Scream in. They'll get the Viper. They'll take out Cuckoo. Full team wipe and an Aegis. They could have conceded it, but when Natsumi died, it really all fell apart for Talon.
They definitely need Monkey King's damage. They need his Gleipnir, Boundless Strike, and Wukong's command to be able to take that fight. And this pause that just happened might have messed it with them a little bit. And the BetBoom team using this opportunity, getting pretty much a full team wipe, but also like that Pure ran inside the Roche pit. They lost the vision of him, and then GPK follows him up with the nice Sonic Wave. They get a cleanup. GPK is the one who's controlling all the runes.
You're doing a good job of baiting in the Batrider too, because he gets out of vision, and Batrider really wants to have that extra control in the lasso. But with the shard that Templar Assassin has, he's protecting himself because that silence makes it almost impossible for the Batrider to do any follow-up damage. That shard is so good for Templar Assassin, and once they killed Natsumi, I know you have to commit WS here, but I think you just BKB and leave. Obviously, retrospect is 2020, but what can you do? You're gonna see Batrider blink in, and the range is suspect on Trap exploding and getting silenced.
But this is also a fight which could decide in which direction game is going to go. Because you just gave 10 charges of Deso to Pure, gave them Roche. It's going to be GPK holding the Aegis, but also delaying some of your items.
Nope, Jokim's dead. Axe flying out for the Dawnbreaker. You'll have that 60% evasion. And we'll see if it's enough, though. Makoto, he is standing on 2 traps. That's one. And they were trying to go and get this Viper afterwards. But now GPK with the amplified damage goes behind the tower, and nothing doing just yet. They're still extending this lead now up to 7,000 ahead as 2 minutes 45 seconds remain on this Aegis.
They need a BKB on Natsumi, which is getting delivered right now, and they need to combine those ultis. They need big Wukong's command with Donald and also Supernova. But Supernova, even though it exploded in the previous fight, seems like BetBoom didn't care too much about it. The fight was already over. Like he knows they have obs and trap. GPK's gonna blink in aggressively.
Yeah, and he's got that shard as well, so it starts with a silence and forces the BKB out here from Makoto, but the balance strike on a 3 as well as that big Dawnbreaker Solar Guardian coming in. Sonic Wave's gonna be used, but Natsumi with the BKB going after Pure. They'll get the kill. The Supernova's gonna be committed. Miero with the BKB, he runs, but they already got themselves the Templar Assassin, which is the big prize ticket.
This is the fight that we wanted to see from Talon. This is the fight that could have happened in the Roche pit as well. It's just the execution was not there, but this time around they get a jump, they get the lasso, big Wukong's command, and also that Donald with Aghanim Scepter making a lot of difference. Templar Assassin, she's not the one who's holding the Aegis, so he can't be as aggressive. No BKB on him. Plus that Aghanim Scepter that you mentioned, 60% evasion, is gonna make a lot of difference for the next fights.
Yeah, definitely a lot of difference, and just being able to slam down that Solar Guardian quickly and going for the shard, something that you really wanted to see from WS. Giving that debuff immunity on the Starbreaker, that shard's gonna feel really strong. Viper getting an item that you really like.
It's the best item, especially in this game. You have status resistance, and most importantly, you have slow resistance, and gives you that extra tankiness, gives you that damage. Viper is, after all, universal hero once he hits level 25, so these are the items that you want to buy if the game drags out. Now finds Defiant Shell. Let's see if Fogger did go for that Hand of Midas.
He had it queued, and he had 1,300 gold last night.
Sitting on 1,600 gold right now.
Midas definitely leans towards the ultra late game here. Considering the game feels close to 30 minutes, it's not the worst idea in the world. But Pure
Radiant are scanning.
looking at Daedalus, now looking at MKB.
Where's he gonna fit all those items? After seeing Aghanim Scepter on Dawn, he already purchased Crystallis, so he has one more slot. We'll need to sell either Crystallis, get a BKB, because maybe he doesn't need it. He's playing against Viper, he's playing against Lasso, Dawnbreaker, so he feels that that BKB is gonna be a bit of a waste. But also does feel that if he gets initiated on, that he's straight up just gonna die, because there is no save whatsoever on their side.
Noms doesn't see these heroes smoked up, these traps as well. Don't know this is coming yet, but nobody in the vicinity at all. Maybe if they go through the Twin Gate, but that's not the plan at the moment. Pure here with Miero. He get those 10 charges down bottom when they fought by Roche, but he's only at 12 considering.
Yeah, he found a good neutral item. Does have enchanted quivers, so doesn't matter that 60%. First hit is gonna hit guaranteed.
It's nice to have a guaranteed hit. And now the tier 2, any defense turns into daytime, and they get all that information thanks to Dawnbreaker. They're not really doing anything with it just yet. Interesting. Mars Hex next.
Dire's courier has been killed.
A long ways out.
Dire's bottom tower
Queued
is under
for
attack.
sure. Already has that Tiara of Summoning.
Can be built into Refresher or Octarine if he feels like it, but I could see him pick up the Hex just to have that instant blink initiation at that first jump. Kodo, he's always been in the recovery mode in this game. There's a big difference between him and GPK.
Oh yeah.
5,000 throughout the whole game. I mean, he is playing Viper, lost the lane, got initiated on multiple times.
Eggs for Queen of Pain soon. 3 of the components flying out. That will be the finishing touches of an Ags, freshly minted. An MKB for Pure, pretty much momentarily.
Needs another minute, but we'll be there eventually. The Tsumi building, he did have that Scotty queued up. Decided to change his mind. It's going into more damage.
Here, just figuring out the courier situation. Wants to have everything that he needs at the moment. And with those knuckles. He's in the inventory now, and Shard is flying out on the courier for the Phoenix. Yeah, okay. So he'll have that Shard, that Supernova Sunray, and there's the MKB. So this is not, this kind of feels really bad for the Dawnbreaker. You've spent all this gold, and it's countered pretty quickly. The evasion.
The evasion part, yes. You can also use it, you can time it, and he also does have level 15 talent, which makes it on lower cooldown by 20 seconds. Plus, also, he just got level 20, so bigger Solar Guardian radius.
Bigger radius could be big. Oh, Arrow trying. Blind Arena.
Jocam, he's ready to jump.
He wants to pick off, trying to find something, but again, not committing to that jump. Makoto looking for level 18 to have the third level in that ult. They have this illusion to get some vision here. For information on BetBoom team. And it's stated around 6,000 net worth lead for a couple of minutes. With Roche, it's a long timer.
There it is. Ogre, my boy. Hand of Midas, 32 minutes in. Level 2 multicast. Let's see the first usage.
Will he get
3 times?
the 3 times?
Radiant's middle tower is under
2.
attack.
All right. Almost paid off. What I say about, you know, my loan, 1 payment back, I'm almost paid off. What Midas feels like, except Midas doesn't break your legs when you have a late payment.
It's under attack.
Who did you get? Who did you loan money from?
I don't want
Didn't know banks were that aggressive in US.
7,000 net worth lead. We're a BetBoom team.
The game did slow down.
Oh, yeah,
We really have not seen a big fight for a really long time. Roshan is going to be respawning in a minute. Boom are well aware of that due to TA's innate ability.
Radiant's top tower
In
is
that
under
timing,
attack.
and we'll see how Talon's set up this time, because they're in this deficit because of the last rush. That last fight did not go well at all. And the fight, if they were to win this fight, I think the game will definitely favor Talon. But I just feel like one of those scenarios where lose and it's over. It'll be Aegis and potentially a big team fight.
Are scared.
Yeah, especially if you don't have buybacks available. You're playing against Templar Assassin, Queen of Pain, maybe some Bloodlust. If he survives, that's going to be quite a lot of damage. And Pure did go for full Glass Cannon. About to finish off his Daedalus on top of MKB, Enchanted Quiver, and Deso. Roshan is alive on Dire's side. Talon, very well aware of that. Dawnbreaker playing a different side of the map, WS. Will use that ulti to join the fight.
Yeah, he's going to farm up as much as he can, get everything under his belt before he joins in with that Solar Guardian. And Cuckoo Smoke going to be broken. He'll Icarus dive away. That'll
Needs
put
to be
that
careful.
on cooldown. They've got a Sentry and an Obs there to try and get them some information. There's the same to be said inside the lane for BetBoom, and they use that to jump and go to the arena. They've got the right clicks. They get the kill to Joker, who doesn't have buyback. He's dead for 50. GPK with the blink in. Do they want more? Cuckoo has Supernova if need be, but he's stuck in the calling. The silence is there. The Rod of Atos comes out. The Sonic Wave is used, and both supports are dead for Talon. We'll have to back away from Roche. It's not
Very quick and easy.
Yeah.
They did place that observer board on BetBoom, which did clip Batrider. He still gets BKB off, and it seems like they are maybe thinking about going in. Natsumi, Hamiero. Oh, he almost got him.
Talon strike goes in quite near. Now the Stormbreaker's going to come through. They're trying to get the kill here onto the Ogre. They've got saving the Fierce Veil. You're on the high ground trying to get the damage.
Roshan's dying. Who's gonna get it?
On a Kateomi, they've got themselves Roche down, and the Aegis snatched by Makoto. That's huge for this fight. They're going to have the Viper coming back. They'll go after Pierre. They get the kill to the Templar Assassin. Doesn't have buyback.
back. GBK thinking about going in, but will blink away for the fight. They pick themselves up a gem. They've got Makoto back alive, and Talon, even without the supports initially, were able to take that Aegis away from BetBoom team.
Natsumi, again, pushing the limits. If he gets caught there, he dies. And they're not taking Roche. BetBoom did get last hit on Roche, but Mikoto is the one who snatched the Aegis. And Natsumi, this is what you want to see. We talked about carries risking it last time in the Roche fight. It didn't end well for him, but this time around, he was ready to jump in with that shard.
The arrow knew where he was too, but the Boundless Strike had to go that way. And Miero and GPK with
so
blink.
close.
Yeah, he's the one who comes in to try and get that Aegis. Supernova and a Solar Guardian on the live screen. Flame Break lasso onto the Queen of Pain, and whoa, GPK.
That stun.
He's
actually
dead.
hit him.
Right, well,
We got a game.
yeah, we do. No Pure in that situation, and it's one of those situations where BetBoom, they get a little bit too greedy and they're a little bit too far out, and then they paid for it.
They thought that fight was over. They definitely did not expect Talon to take that fight. They thought maybe Natsumi is going to go in, try to grab some Roche, but the rest of the team was ready to back him up. And now they're getting levels. They are getting to those level 25s, which are going to be much more impactful on Talon. We are talking about level 25 on Viper, level 25 on Donald, and also level 25 Monkey King. So 2 big circles. You will have Dawn ulti.
Whoa, where is that team? They are looking for Cuckoo. Oh, the dead shot! Natsumi with the BKB. Link near Solar Guardian. Wukong's even committed. A lot committed coming in from Talon. Pop the blade nail, and with the Starbreaker doesn't care about the dead shot. But now Pure with the right-click damage. Not enough yet, but there's the arena. The BKB is going to be popped.
Oh,
and now Jocam dies immediately. Pure going for it. He was in, yeah. He blinked forward. Viper Strike.
You're too slow first time. Soft. I'm ever so grateful.
Dire are scanning.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Middle tower has fallen. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant are scanning. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant are scanning. Dire are scanning. Radiant structures are falling. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Rare are thanks from the queen. Prevail. Here.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is falling. Radiant's structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's top barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's top barracks has fallen. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. The Dire now have mega creeps. Roshan has fallen to the Diet forever. Radiant are scanning.